All right, welcome in, everyone. We are here. Me, Justin, and Sam, Emerald City Fandom. If you don't know us, make sure you subscribe and follow to our channel. We go live pretty much once a year. It's for the NFL draft, so welcome back to. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. And yeah, so we're gonna be watching the NFL draft with you guys tonight. This is our 5th annual live draft, guys. Isn't that kind of crazy?
It's pretty crazy. I was watching some highlights just this week to reminisce on some of our past episodes going. And I told you guys this via text, but Sam railing on Zach Wilson was pretty funny.
I was so right.
You were right. We didn't argue with you very much either.
No, we didn't.
But I went into the deep.
Oh yeah, Mr. BYU play anywhere, anytime, but no, not mighty UW.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's almost exactly what I said.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that wasn't that hot of a take, to be fair.
No,
but maybe that's just the circles that we're in. So there are obviously people that thought highly of him. I mean, he was the number 2 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
to the Jets.
Yeah, I think we're thinking probably this quarterback class might be equally as stinky as that one was, but we'll see, if not worse. So obviously Tennessee's the first team on the clock here tonight. I guess before we kind of get into things, I do want to just formally introduce you guys. You've obviously heard them both here pipe in here. Sam's scarfing down some dinner, so we'll start with Justin. Justin, how are you doing, sir? Are you sipping on anything at this point, or are you gonna maybe do that a little bit later? Or
no, we're starting.
Okay.
I have a conundrum. So I told this, and maybe the chat can chime in. I have a bunch of expired beer. And so I have Pacificos that expired in October of 2024. Rainier, December of 2024. Did some research, and they say it will be fine. So we'll see how we do later. But I have a Schilling hard cider to start because that isn't expired. And then we'll venture into expired things later in the episode.
Fair enough.
How we do.
Yeah, that's great.
I think that's smart. Build up your tolerance a little bit.
And then when the Seahawks take, I don't know, Omarion Hampton, then I can really throw up.
There's no way. I can promise you that will not happen.
That would be pretty shocking.
Doesn't mean that whoever we pick won't be worth throwing up over.
But. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I have a kind of a prediction around that. But Sam, what are you sipping on?
Right now I'm just eating some orange chicken rice, and then I'm working on some Pendleton whiskey. And
very nice.
Yeah, see how that treats us, depending on how my predictions go. Although I'm looking at our side by side, and Connor and I, we are looking pretty similar through the first 12 picks.
Were we looking at the same mock draft earlier or something like that?
No, I went with a little bit of a hybrid approach this year, and I don't feel very confident about it.
A mix of Peter Schrager and Daniel Jeremiah?
And some
exactly.
And plus some betting odds.
So, obviously, we usually all do a mock draft. If you're familiar with this, then this isn't new to you. But if you aren't familiar to this, we all make a mock draft, and then we kind of tally up points throughout the night and see who wins, who has the most correct answers. You get a point if you get the correct player in the correct draft slot. Trades don't usually end up if even if a team trades in or something like that and the same player's picked, you still get a point. If you do correctly predict a trade and the player, then you get 2 points. You get a bonus point there. So I myself didn't predict any trades because I got too crazy with that the last couple of years, and I think it screwed up my board way too much. I do see Justin has a trade in here, so we'll see what happens there. And yeah, so we'll obviously take you through this and kind of be going back and forth between this throughout the night. But here's just a little preview of the first 21 picks for all of us, I guess. So we'll see what happens here as the night is very young. But yeah, with the first overall pick, it's Tennessee's on the clock right now. There's 7 minutes left, but everyone thinks that this is going to be consensus Cam Ward. I think we'd all be shocked if that wasn't the case. Justin, I mean, we obviously are pretty familiar with Cam Ward in his days at Washington State. Do you think that he's a worthy number 1 overall pick? What are your thoughts around Cam Ward?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to look at the value of the quarterback position. Do I think he's the gem of this class? No, but I do think he is a great first overall pick. You go back and grade quarterbacks throughout the years, and first overall picks, he'd grade out really high. Last year was a total outlier in quarterback ratings and how many great prospects were coming out. But you look at 2023, there was the likes of Malik Will after CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. Cam Ward would be right in that mix as a grading. And then you have like the year before with Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett. That was the stinky year you referenced a couple minutes ago. So
right.
Yeah, I think it's the first overall pick. I think it'll be a boost for the Titans and maybe a QB2 in Dynasty football.
We probably will have some Dynasty references throughout. I think some of our league mates are going to be tuning in throughout the night as well. So please pipe up in the chat if you're tuned in. Would love to say hi to you guys, especially if you know us. If you have any questions or comments or any predictions or something like that throughout the night, please, share it in the comments and we'll be sure to feature you throughout the broadcast here. I will say we are doing a giveaway, same as last year. No one won last year, so we didn't end up having an actual prize giveaway, but one of these bad boys, you can see it in Justin's background as well. These nice, they're pretty comfortable, man. I like these. It is like 70 degrees outside, so like I'm a little bit warm in this right now, but one of these sweatshirts is on the block tonight, and the competition is guessing correctly the Seahawks pick at 18, or if there's a trade back or something like that, whatever you think it's going to be, whatever the first pick for the Seahawks is going to be, you have to guess that correctly. We're going to cut that off at pick 10. Once pick 10 is off the board, we won't be taking any more guesses. Please just comment or type your guess into the comments, and we'll track those throughout the night. The tiebreaker, if people have the same one, is whoever gets it in first. So starting now, I would say with the pick is in for the Titans, we'll start this contest now. If you accurately predict who is going to come off the board for the Seahawks first, whether it's at 18 or a later pick or earlier pick, maybe they trade up, go ahead and comment that, and we will tally those, and we'll make sure that we get in contact with you if you are the correct one, and we'll ship you one of these sweatshirts. Sam, you're back. How was dinner?
It was good.
It was good.
Very tasty.
I'm gonna have to leave myself here probably like in the next 20 minutes. So
I did not taste very much of it, but
because it was just kind of like a scarf down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Not a lot of it was on your tongue at a time.
How often do I wear a white shirt and not get some sort of saucy food on it? I remember.
Hey, well done. Cheers to you, Sam, because I can't do that.
No, I can't either.
I didn't even think about it until I started eating it, and I was like, I don't even have a backup shirt in here.
Yeah, I'm notorious. I like Katie will sometimes eat on her lap. I can't do that. Like I need a table. If I don't eat with a table, like it's bad.
Commend you on the speed too. I couldn't eat that fast, as you well know, Sam. So
yeah,
you are kind of a slow eater. Yeah,
my wife thinks I'm a fast eater, so that gives you perspective.
Well, it's better for your digestion, I will say, and your metabolism. So
yeah,
don't change that.
Well, for you both are skinnier than better shape than me, so maybe I should take a hint.
So Goodell's on the podium for me. I don't know where you guys are in your stream.
Yep. They just announced the pick now. So Cam Ward to the Titans. Look at us, guys. Look at us.
1 for 1.
God, look at these experts.
Quite the journey he's had from, that's what all the broadcasts are probably saying, right? From Incarnate Ward to Wazoo said, "Fuck you, Wazoo. See you later" to Miami.
Yep. It's going to get interesting here. I feel like the first 4 picks, so long, I guess there's rumors that the Jaguars could be trading up to 2 to get Travis Hunter. So that could change some things, obviously. But if everyone sticks and picks, it seems like the first 4 are pretty chalk, which you say that's fair. And I think at 5 is when it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
I think, go ahead.
If Genty doesn't go 5, how we all predict him to.
Yep.
Trade. So, okay. So Jaguars are on the clock.
You guys
what are they doing?
They got that done. I think they're getting Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why you would trade up, right? They're gonna go get Hunter.
So then
that's
Cleveland.
My whole draft.
Cleveland's gonna be.
Would they
Cleveland's
trade
gonna
up
be at
to
5.
get Hunter, or would they take Genty at 2?
No,
they're not taking Genty at 2.
Genty was a smokescreen. They wanted people to trade up. If they couldn't get this trade with the Cleveland to work out.
Yeah.
So I think the next conversation revolves around 5. If now Cleveland's got the 5th pick, do they take Genty? I mean, they need a running back.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, I just think Cleveland
this
is
draft
so many.
So hosed.
Oh, we're so effed.
I mean, we still might be fine at spot, guys. So like,
spot is fine, but it's gonna cascade down, right? Anyways,
it could get really ugly here really quick. Yes.
You asked about Cleveland taking Genty. I think that's such a bad idea, right? Because you want to take running back. If you're going to take it high, you kind of have to have your crap in order, right? Like you don't want to take your running back and have a horrible offensive line or a bad quarterback or you name it, right? The trenches being horrible on the other side. So they are more than just a running back away. And when there's so much depth in this class, and we'll get to all our picks and what this draft has strengths and weaknesses in, there's so many good running backs in this draft. So for them to take running back at 5 when they have so many needs, I think would be a huge mistake for Cleveland.
Fair. I mean, that's intriguing. Do you think this is a good move for the Jaguars to move up for Hunter? Like, do you think that that Hunter unlocks more than like Genty does for their offense?
Well, I mean, that's like a big assumption that they're drafting him as a wide receiver.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, I think
you make that assumption given, general manager, I forget his name, the new guy from the Rams, right?
Gladstone.
Yeah. That's where
Gladstone,
so
the guy that looks like he's 17.
Yeah, and then you've got Liam Cohen, so like it's kind of that offensive mind coming to town. So you would think if you're going to invest that capital to go up, be curious to see what they gave up. I mean, obviously a swap of picks, but I wonder
5 and probably a third rounder.
Is that Lil Wayne with Travis Hunter, by the way? I was like, wait a second.
Is Travis Hunter there, or is he like have his own party going on?
I think he's there. Shador's not there.
Right. That's that'll be a topic throughout the night. Obviously, is Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
We'll
go back to your original question about Hunter on the Jags. Like, I mean, he's an incredible talent, but Brian Thomas Jr. is pretty damn good.
Sure. I mean, a lot of the best teams have 2 good receivers, though, right? So
for sure. Just seems like that team. They probably just love him. And are like,
okay, here's the compensation. So the Jaguars received 2 overall 4th round pick and a 6th round pick, and the Browns received 5th overall 2nd and 4th round picks for 2025 and 2026 1st round pick. Holy shit!
I don't think that's
the Jaguars gave up a lot.
I don't think that's worth it.
We do have our first prediction in. Sim has selected Zabel.
Or 1 or 2.
Yeah. The Holy Ghost.
There's a second one? Brett got Booker? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
We're just going to go ahead and dox everybody. Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He said to check your DMs in Dynasty trades. He probably wants 101, 103 for Dak.
That's exactly what it was. And there were some shenanigans added to it to try to confuse me, but I just haven't had a chance to Nope. Nah. Decline.
He's trying to trade you quarterback, right?
Yeah, Dak.
Yeah.
And I want Dak. He knows that. We'll work something out.
Uh-oh, incoming chaos. What's up, dude? Oh, thank you.
So, Sim, it was the 5th overall. So Cleveland got the 5th, 36, 126, and a first in 2026.
What are you doing?
Or number 2, 104, and 200. So massive draft capital.
Yeah.
Hi, Liam.
Hi. What's up, buddy?
Who are the Seahawks going to take?
Jalen Milroe. Say hi. Say hi now.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Are you excited for the
Hi.
Seahawks? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
he can't hear us, huh?
No.
He can kind of hear. My earphones are so loud that he can definitely hear some. So, how was your day, dude?
Good.
Good. Were you outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna have some dinner?
With that.
It's the NFL draft.
Rush.
Yeah. We say go Seahawks.
Dorito.
Go Seahawks.
Touchdown.
Touchdown
this-
Seahawks.
The Saudi Hawk.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right.
You see about everyone?
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Hang on, Mama. Okay? Oh, Lola, don't do
I
that.
want to open the Easter egg.
He's gonna go open an Easter egg.
Well, that sounds good.
That sounds like a good idea. All right, Roger's at the podium. This has got to be
It's got to be Hunter, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is any inkling that it'd be Abdul Carter?
Not for me, no.
I don't think so either. But
I mean, Hunter's the only player that you would like do that for.
So they're going to have BTJ and Hunter.
what do you guys think of Travis Hunter? Like, do you think he's going to be able to play both ways? I think like whoever drafts him, which it's the Jags, I guess, they're going to have to give him the opportunity to. I think it sounds like based on what he's saying, at least this offseason, unless they change his mind. But
I mean, I think he will play some snaps on both sides of the ball, but he's not going to do what he did. It's just, I'd be blown away, like knock my socks off, surprised if somebody could do that at the NFL level.
is it more of an endurance thing or like a prepping thing for you? Like as far
Prepping.
as just like, yeah, makes sense.
And yeah, and I think it's just different game speed, different level of physical intensity. Like that's going to take a toll. He's not a big dude, but I'm impressed with his toughness to be able to do that even at the college levels. Like, geez Louise, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
for sure. No, I questioned that he was going to be able to do it at college. So I mean, he's out to prove people wrong. So we'll see what happens. But if anyone
anybody
could
have
do it, it would be
volume on?
him.
Does anybody have volume on to hear what he's announced as?
No,
I'll
it'll
turn
say
mine
though, athlete. There it is. Yep, he's announced as both a cornerback, wide receiver. Jacksonville.
on. Yeah, both.
Wow. All right.
So how do
Well-
we score that?
Ooh.
It's green
You just-
for all of us.
yeah,
It's still
yeah,
it's
yeah.
still a spot. Yeah, that's how we decided it was. If you had predicted the trade, you would have gotten an extra point.
Right.
But we took precedence over the draft slot over anything. So I don't think it screws us up too bad. I mean, like we'll see what happens with Cleveland, obviously, at 5. They could trade back again unless they maybe they like Kelvin Banks or Armand Mambu.
Right.
Maybe they get a tackle. Or
Yeah, Adam, good point.
Mason Graham, maybe? I don't know.
Would you rather live in Jacksonville or Cleveland?
Oh God.
Probably Jackson.
I would never. Probably Jacksonville, but man, I don't like Florida. I would be.
The hot.
I'd
or
be
the
worried.
cold extremes.
Well, I'd be
there.
and sticky hot. Like I'd be
Yeah.
worried about. I'd be worried about my house all the time if I lived in Florida.
Yeah, no insurance for sure.
So,
I'd be
So where
worried
does
about
Travis
my house
Hunter
in
go?
Cleveland just for different reasons.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. How about we just stay? How about we just stay here, guys, in the Pacific Northwest?
I mean, that's the plan.
Travis Hunter. So I mean, he's wide receiver 2 on the Jags. It's gonna be it's quite the wide receiver duo for sure. I mean, sure, it's arguable, but BTJ had quite the rookie year.
Yeah. I feel like if he's gonna choose one side of the ball, it's gonna be receiver. Receivers get paid better than corners, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems like. I mean, do you agree, Sam, or do you think that he's a better corner than a receiver?
I don't know. I'm not gonna. I have no idea.
I mean, this is a guy that won both the Bednarik and the Jim Thorpe Award or whatever, the defensive back, best defensive back. So, like,
I think
he was the best in the country at both.
I think he has the ability to be one of the best wide receivers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has the ability to be a really, really good defensive back, but I don't know that he'd ever be like the best.
Right. Fair. Well, it's going to be intriguing to see how his career pans out because he's a fascinating player and about as good of an athlete as you can think of at the NFL level in football. So we'll see what happens there with Jacksonville landing Travis Hunter at 2. So the Giants are on the clock. The pick is in. I mean, we're thinking that this is probably going to be Abdul Carter. We do have a Giants fan in the chat, my father-in-law Grant. So if he's got any, he's been sending me all sorts of smoke screens around other things, but it sounds like Carter's going to be the pick.
Oh yeah, I mean, what's the media been crowing about? Like, oh, it could be Shador because they've done private workouts for him in the last week, and they've also done workouts for Jackson Dart and a couple other quarterbacks. I think that would be a huge mistake to draft Shador with this draft capital. I just don't think he's good enough.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
On my end.
Especially when you went and got Russell and Jameis. It's like, why would you do? Well, I mean, we saw what the Falcons did last year, so I guess there's a precedent for such things.
Yeah. No shit.
Remember, this is Joe Shane too on Hard Knocks last year. Just got exposed for being a blathering idiot. So,
yeah, that's true.
You know, sorry, Giants fans.
Yeah, I mean the value here is Abdul Carter. I think that there's an outside chance that they could pull the card for Genty as well.
Oh God,
the Giants!
The Giants!
Oh my God, dude!
Oh, that would
I don't
be
think
so
it's
bad.
likely, but I think
that'd be nuts.
Chance.
That'd be nuts.
I just don't even know what the argument is for anything other than Carter. I mean, for the Giants.
Yeah, especially with getting burned. What they passed up on Parsons, right?
Mm-hmm. They did.
Yep. Yeah. And I mean, he's in their division, so that sucks for them. They see him twice a year. But yeah, I mean, with Carter is someone that we're familiar with. Like, we played Penn State this year. I mean, that dude wreaks havoc. He is
wrecked us.
Like, he is. I mean, in other years, if like Hunter or Ward aren't there, he would be a legitimate number 1 overall pick, in my opinion. Like he does cause that much havoc in the backfield. So I think that'd be such a great value at number 3, in my opinion. I don't think that when you have a pick like that, you can't overdraft, in my opinion. Like, especially since you kind of already have at least quarterback figured out for this year, even though it's like 1-year deals. If you suck, you can always draft a quarterback in 26 in a likely better QB draft than right now.
Boom.
There it is. Yep. Look at us, guys. 3 for 3.
Love it.
What was it last year or the year before where like it was rough early? Like we got like 5 total correct or something like that, I think was the winning amount. 4 or 5.
Was that the CJ Stroud year with like
I think it was
the
2
Cardinals
years ago.
trades?
Yeah, it was the
and
CJ.
Everything got all wonky. Will Anderson.
Those trades just set everything off. It sounds like there could be more in the top 10. So we'll see what happens.
23 was kind of rough too, right? Because there was Anthony Richardson.
That was the draft.
There was all the Levis smoke screens, and he didn't even go in the first round.
Yeah.
21, we got a lot. Sam got a lot right. He got like the first 8 right or something.
Yeah. That was the
Chase, Penei Sewell.
I could see that happening again.
Trey Lance.
Cleveland really screws things up, though. So, I mean, they could take Genty. I don't know.
Oh, they totally could take Genty.
Yeah, they could.
They have no running back.
I mean, it's one of their needs for sure. It's just like we've said, there's so many running backs in this draft.
Dude, the Jags gave up so much.
They gave up so much. Their second, their first next year. Like,
Are they really going to be that good that that's going to be a late second? I feel like that's going to be a mid second or mid first. Sorry, next year. Like a late first,
for sure.
Like they're a borderline playoff team. They're probably a borderline playoff team.
I mean, it's a huge assumption. I mean, it's a new regime there. Like, there's no guarantee that. I mean, things are going to click with Lawrence and Etienne and.
Etienne's job's safe for now.
Until till tomorrow. Wait, they don't even have a second round pick. Never mind.
Oh, they don't anymore.
Yeah, Etienne and Bigsby owners. Big sigh.
Happy about that.
Yeah. Man. So New England's on the clock.
Reminder, folks, if you're new to join, if you submit by the 10th overall pick, for the Seahawks, whoever the Seahawks are going to pick, you get one of these sweatshirts right there. What Connor's wearing as well. You must get it correct. Adam just with another one. It's the same person that I predicted.
Nick Emenwari. Yeah, it's an interesting conversation. I mean, there's about 4 or 5 guys that I would be fine with Seattle taking. Emenwari is technically one of them, but he's probably 5th on that list.
What's your list?
I guess we can go here now. Yeah, what's your list?
My list would be Gray Zabel.
Okay.
Tetsuo McMillan. Nick Emenwari. If like Calvin Banks were to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there was one other guy.
Tyler Booker.
Oh, Will Johnson. I'd be fine with Will Johnson as well. Even though it's probably a little bit of a reach, I would be fine with Will Johnson. So let me reshare this, guys, so that everyone can kind of see the update. Nothing crazy here so far. All 3 of us have gotten three correct. But yeah, with New England on the clock here now, we've all predicted Will Campbell. I mean, any part of you that thinks that this could go elsewhere?
Definitely. I think this is where the draft can get wonky.
You do? Okay.
Patriots are so notorious for being locked down in their draft selections. I just think of
could this be Genty? Like, do you think dark horse could be Genty?
Absolutely. Yep. Stevenson, new regime there. I don't think they have any allegiance to Stevenson because it's not their guy, Vrabel.
Yeah. Sure.
That's
fair.
So it could be. I don't think that'll be the route, but.
And the other thought there too is like, who was Vrabel's running back when he was having success in Tennessee? Like that whole offense when he was making the playoffs, making playoff runs was on the back of Derrick Henry. That's the style of football that he wants to play. But selfishly, as a Drake May owner, I hope that they pick Will Campbell.
But this could be, again, like everyone, we all had J.C. Latham last year going as the first tackle off the board, and the Chargers went Joe Alt, right? And so like that just creeps into my head. Will Campbell has 1%, one first percentile arm length, and that's not in the good way. That's in the bad way, meaning his arms are super short. And a lot gets overhyped for sure.
Pish.
All that to say there are lots of flaws. It's not a slam dunk pick, and I think they could easily go a different direction.
Be interesting. I feel like their team needs quite a bit. And I feel like when your team needs a lot, you don't go running back. You probably go offensive line, especially when it's a value. I mean, Will Campbell is the consensus top lineman in this draft.
Mm-hmm. Although a few guys like Calvin Banks for sure.
He's been creeping up boards for a while. Obviously, now we both Sam and I are predicting him to go to Vegas at 6, and I mean he was down at the Seahawks 3 weeks ago. So he's been creeping up boards for the last few weeks. So we'll see what happens with Kelvin Banks. That'll be one of the more, I think, intriguing storylines through these first 10 picks.
Another storyline we're going to talk about all night is Shedeur Sanders. And
yeah, why don't we talk about that now? Well, in a commercial.
Cleveland just traded down and they got more draft capital, right? Oh. And so that's just going to make it easier for them to trade back into the first round to go get Shedeur. And so that's where I like them coming back, whether it's my prediction at Minnesota, they could do it at the Rams, they could do it anywhere, right? But that's a heavy favorite to come back in.
Connor, where do you have Sanders going?
I don't have Sanders in the first round.
Oh.
Hot take.
You have Jackson Dart going to the Steelers?
Mm-hmm. I think the Sanders stuff is a smokescreen. I do think that Daniel Jeremiah had an interesting, like, if New York believes that Pittsburgh could take Dart, and I know that the Giants like Dart, I could see them moving up to 18, 19, 20 to try to get ahead of them. But we'll see.
How would you guys feel if the Seahawks traded out of the first round altogether? Not just moving, trading.
It depends what the compensation was like, and one of the guards would have to be there at 34.
So when you trade out of 18, they wouldn't know that at the time, right? So they trade out, and Zabel goes, Jackson goes. Who are the other ones?
Booker goes.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
It sucks. I hope that you get Tate Radledge in the second round. I think it's a reach at 34 to take him. Like if you get him at 50, 52, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
It depends who's there at 34, though. I'd hope that you would just go value there at that point. It depends what you get, though. I mean, like I would need, if you're trading back that far, like I feel like you need like another second round pick, maybe from next year. Is that what the trade was in Jeremiah's mock draft?
Yeah, it was a 26 second, I think.
Yeah. All right, so Will Campbell is the pick.
Nice.
So
pretty chalk first 4.
Yep, chalk first 4. Adam, I do want to talk a little bit about the Niners as we're on pick 5 now. There's been smoke around them possibly trying to trade in the top 10. Is that something that you see them doing, Sam? And like, if they were to do it, who do you think that they're going after at this point?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Justin, do you have any thoughts?
That's tough. I mean, Daniel Jeremiah had Gray Zabel going up to 49ers at 11, and that's the earliest.
Which I thought was interesting.
That's really by far. I mean, offensive line, in my opinion, at least, is a huge need for the Niners. So I could see them going Kelvin Banks. I could see Membu if he falls there. Niners also love their defensive line picks as well. So I would have to say one of the trenches. I don't see them going any other direction.
Yeah, which is like, in my opinion, they're going to have a good player on both sides of the trenches available to them at 11. So unless they just absolutely fall in love with somebody, I wouldn't totally see the need to go up into the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who would they go for? I mean,
if they fell in love with like Armand or something, and they're like, he's probably not going to be there at 11. And they're like, that's our guy that we need on the O-line, then sure. But like, you'd have to like him or some other specific player like significantly more than whoever the comparable is that's likely to be available at 11.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it would be for one of the tackles. Is that what you guys have been talking about? Sorry, I was.
Tackles, one of the D-line, O-line. Yeah, I don't think anywhere besides the trenches.
We all like Mikael Williams to 9 to New Orleans. Is like that someone that they could be interested in? Unless, do they think that, like, I mean, both Justin and I have them taking Mason Graham who like was kind of consensus that he was going to be going to Jacksonville at 5 for a while until this last week.
Dude is not a top 10 talent. No way.
I tend to agree with that, but like, do the Niners think that? I mean, they might think that that's a steal at that point.
All right, the Browns pick is in.
That was quick.
Man, my stream is just behind. What the heck?
We run into this every year. One of ours is always behind. You somehow ended up like way ahead of us.
Yeah,
last year,
and then I had to restart it because that was just way too ahead.
That's right. All right, we do have another prediction here. Man, how would you feel if the
God.
if the Seahawks took Shadur at 18? What would you guys do?
I'd be so pissed.
He's not on my top 5. I told you that, right? So
I'd call it a stream. I'd walk out. Say, see you guys later. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes,
Turn it
Anna.
off.
I know.
The troll has arrived.
Apparently, yeah.
We donate some books.
She'll just troll us for like 30 minutes and then peace out.
No, good times. All right,
All right, I think
so this is the first one I'm truly unknown.
I think this is what this is where the draft really starts for me. Like, I think this is where it could get kind of nuts. Like, obviously Sam and I have a lot of the same picks here, but I think there's a bunch of things that could happen. Yeah, like, I was going between 2 or 3 players for basically all of these picks.
Jeez, Anna. No, I'm not on Ozempic. It's called
Jesus.
Fire Academy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. If you guys are just joining us again, make your predictions for the Seahawks pick at 18 to win one of these. The picks that are off the board already at this point are Nick Emenwari, Zabel, and Shadur Sanders. Is that it? Is there one more?
I think that's it. I don't think Adam. Oh, Nick Emenwari for Adam.
Nick Emenwari.
Surprised no. What do we do with trade? Do we accept trade?
Oh, and Booker. Tyler Booker's also taken. Yeah.
Trade down seems like a cop out, but
no, it's not just trade down. You have to also follow it up with who you think that they'll pick. That makes it harder. But I mean, what we'll do, I think what we'll do if they end up trading down, we'll reopen the contest, and people can repick up till like pick 25 or like whatever they end up picking. Like, it depends, obviously, how fast they go back.
Okay.
Wow.
Cleveland.
Mason Graham.
Okay.
We all get next.
So red.
Cleveland.
So this is when it gets bad. This is when it gets bad for all of us, I think.
Yeah, it's all going to cascade. Well, see, if Vegas goes Genty, right? Like it's been for months. He's been mocked there until this last week, and Genty, and then it all cascades. And
because Genty's still there now, so
yeah, but it still could work out okay for Connor and I because we have Banks there.
That's true. So
you think? I mean, Tyler Warren could go to the Jets, but I feel like they would rather take one of the tackles than Tyler Warren. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Man, Mason Graham. Sheesh.
So, I mean, you obviously thought he wasn't a top 10 pick, Sam. So why don't you follow up with like your commentary there? Like, what are your thoughts around Mason Graham as a player?
I just feel like he doesn't have the physical attributes to be a top 10 defensive line pick. Like, he's not
amazing at anything.
No, like I don't see it.
He's like above average at a lot of things, but not amazing at anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who are some of the other top 10 defensive linemen that have gone in the past?
They're usually pretty traitsy.
And there's like not that many of them that go top 10.
Sure. I
There's
mean,
a
I
lot
think
of
he's
edges.
Isn't he technically an edge though?
No.
No, he's interior, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen both whenever I've looked at other mocks, but
He got announced as a tackle.
Did he? Okay. All right. Yeah. He's pretty undersized for a tackle too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's kind of a tweener. He's like a Michael Bennett.
I mean, if he turns into Michael Bennett, then yeah, that's a good pick.
I mean, I don't know. Top 5 pick, Michael Bennett was a good player, but he wasn't like. I mean, he obviously went undrafted, but like that, I wouldn't say that that's worthy of a top 5 pick even. But that's probably a pretty good comp.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get prime Michael Bennett production for that 3-4 year
for a few
run,
years.
like,
Yeah. It's not the worst pick at that point. Yeah, you're getting
pretty
something out of it.
valuable.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. So yeah, we do have. I mean, at one point we had a Raiders fan in the chat. I don't know if we do anymore at this point, but it'd be really
Here's
interesting
Mason
to see what they do.
Graham's-
Pete Carroll in town. Pete Carroll in town. So
Yeah, that's true.
they're gonna run the damn ball, but they also need a lot. So
this is gonna be Genty, right?
I don't know. I'm not going on Twitter right now. Pete can't help himself, can he?
I think it's got to be because then, well, otherwise you're gonna see him either slip to Chicago or Chicago's gonna try to trade up. Because I don't think the landing spots otherwise don't really make sense.
Yeah, and I think that's the team that we haven't talked about, which is kind of surprising at this point, is Chicago. Like that, the roster that they already have in terms of skill position talent, Ben Johnson in town, like the fact that they have number 10 and this, there's some very exciting options that they can go with.
Sorry, it's covering you. They're just. Well, welcome back in, Matt. Thanks for joining. Yeah, what's your prediction here, Matt? Do you think that it's going to be the pick is in? Do you think it's going to be Genty?
If you're a Raiders fan, you want it to be Genty back, right?
To get Genty and Bowers back-to-back years, dude, those are.
Ooh.
If you're talking fantasy assets.
Yeah.
Did
you guys? Oh, Sam, you didn't have Trey going in the first. Interesting.
He hopes that it's not Genty. Matt, who do you want it to be? He probably wants a tackle. There it is.
You already saw it announced?
I did.
It's announcing it right now.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Genty. Boom.
Boom.
Matt is not happy. A Raiders fan in the chat is not happy.
I don't understand that.
Why he's not happy?
Yeah. I mean, you got Beast Mode 2.0.
It's probably just, I mean, positional value is my guess.
Yeah, state of the roster, right?
They need a lot.
I mean, how good was our offensive line when we had Marshawn Lynch wreaking havoc?
Early on, it was okay. But yeah, after that, not really.
It was okay at best.
I guess if you're probably above average.
What else do the Raiders need, right? I mean, they're kind of thin at receiver.
Yeah,
they need O-line, they need receiver, they need
D-line. Do they have D-linemen? I mean, besides Max Crosby, who do they have?
They needed trenches on both sides.
Yeah. Do they have corners? I don't know. All that to say, I mean, Genty is by far the best running back in this draft.
All right. Here's Matt's analysis here. So we are so far away from being close to winning our division. We have so many gaps on our team. I really wish we would have just built out the offensive line, give Gino some more time and try and
Gino. Got to give Gino some time.
Basically, summation is he thinks that they have a lot more holes, which we've just talked about. So Genty's fired up to be with the Raiders. I mean, Pete Carroll's going to run the ball, obviously. So, I mean, he's going to be a huge featured part of that offense. Gino's there, obviously now a quarterback that he trusts and has familiar background with as well. the O-line issues are still there. Matt said that the D-line is pretty good. They have Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins, but both were just hurt last year. So, yeah, it's not too bad. But
I want to know what Tyler thinks as the 101.
Yeah.
In our dynasty
here?
league.
I don't know if he's here, but
I don't know
think
if he's here,
here.
but I'm curious to know.
I mean,
if that's a landing
Genty
spot.
I feel like
400 points.
He would have probably preferred Jacksonville slightly, but I mean, he's going to get run a lot in Vegas, so I don't think he really cares.
Yeah. All right, we got the Jets up. I'm just
All good,
curious.
Matt.
I know
I'll tell you.
we were talking about it, kind of leading up, and got interrupted with the pick. But like for the Bears at 10, what do you guys think they're after?
Oh, I mean, Tyler Warren looks pretty good there now, I gotta say, right? Like,
Yeah,
That would be as long as the Jets don't take him here, I think that's the pick.
yeah.
Though Kelvin Banks might still be on the board too. If the Jets like Membu, like I think Kelvin Banks is another fit for Chicago as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they've
Or
invested
Membu,
heavily
one of
in
those,
the O-line.
either of those. I feel like one of
Right.
those ends up landing in New Orleans, though. I kind of feel like one of the tackles goes to the Jets, and then the other tackle goes to New Orleans at this point. Like, I don't know if because I think all of us made the assumption that both tackles were going to be gone. Both of those tackles are going to be gone by the time the Saints picked at 9. I could see them going tackle.
I don't
Yeah,
know. The
I just feel like
smoke was around. Go ahead.
they invested so much in the offensive line and free agency, though. Too like they got
Who they land?
They got Drew Dahlman at center. They got Joe Tooney at guard.
Oh, you're
Jonah
right.
Jackson.
You're right. You're right.
So,
That's true.
and then I mean they've still got their young tackle. What's his name?
Fuaga?
No,
No. Who did they draft?
who was
The Saints?
Tennessee.
No,
the Bears.
They did Fuaga. Oh, the Bears?
No, I'm talking about the Bears.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Saints. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I was still on the Bears.
Yeah, it was Fuaga to the Saints, but the Bears, it was a lineman last year?
No, I think it might have been 2 years ago.
Hmm. I don't remember.
I feel like it was a guy from Tennessee.
Right?
Yes, Darnell Wright. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Where is Ashton Genty like on your like generational running back talents? I think he's obviously generational, but like, where does he
I don't know.
rank on your list?
I don't know that he's generational, guys.
Sam doesn't think he's very good.
I think he's
Well,
good.
Sam gave him up basically.
Yeah, he
for free.
gave him up for peanuts.
For free, basically.
Please. Peanuts.
I think he's the best running back drafted since Saquon.
What?
So over Bijan.
Yeah.
Over Bijan?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Wow, for
Okay,
sure.
He's
wow.
just pulling my leg.
No,
Dude,
I mean,
look at your
coming
face.
out-
No, there's no
What
way,
about my
bro.
face? No, coming out of the yes, he's better than Bijan coming out of the draft.
No.
Okay, I
I'm gonna sit
respectfully
back and
He
watch
doesn't have.
this.
He doesn't have. He didn't. How could you say that? He played in a lower tier league.
Oh, okay.
He didn't do any competitive spirit. No combine. No pro day. Nothing.
right.
Bijan went out.
2,500
got it
yards
all
doesn't
done.
matter.
No, it
You know who the
matters.
second leading rusher was last year? Ashton Genty after contact.
Yeah, but he was running against a bunch of scrubs.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
No, he's very, very good.
I think his contact balance is about as good as we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the home runs. I mean, he's got everything. He's got the home run speed. He's got the power. He's got the agility. He's got the contact balance. He can catch passes. He didn't really do that as much last year, but he's shown to be able to do that in the prior year. Like he was the pass catching back 2 years ago.
Yep.
So He can do that. I mean, there's not really a true weakness of his game. Pass blocking, I think he's above average. I don't think he's like amazing, but he's definitely totally fine back there. What we're trying to say, Matt, is that you should be happy with the Genty pick. He's a damn good football player. You're getting one of the elite talents, the blue chip talents at 6 in this draft, when this draft does not have very many blue chip talents. I think there's probably maybe 3.
I would look for the Raiders in second and third round, at least one of them, to get a receiver. There's a lot of those depth
one
receivers,
of those like
the Iowa State guys, the Trey Harris,
Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel,
exactly.
Trey Harris,
Jalen Royals. So that ilk,
totally,
those guys to go to the Raiders.
Before this Jets pick gets announced, we have another entry for the Seahawks. Nate thinks it's going to be Malachi Starks. Text me on the side.
Okay. Man, that'd be.
Oh.
All right, there you go, guys. Congrats.
All
right.
Hey.
Sam, Air 5. Justin, you suck. I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's a reason.
Well, now you just totally. I didn't say that. Connor said that, and Karma's going to come back for him in the later rounds, and Justin will pass him.
Justin might win the whole thing. He'll probably win the whole thing.
Look at that. Screeching hitting reverse on the little comment there.
Jesus, man. Okay.
Ted McMillan is already not going to Chicago, obviously. And so that's going to be chalked off. Mason Graham's not going to San Francisco. It's not looking good. I got to get some late ones, right?
Yeah, it's doable.
I mean, I was looking good last year until you got like Graham Barton and someone else back to back, and that won you the.
Yeah, it was defensive end, right? Who was it?
I don't remember. I guess I could look it up. Darius Robinson.
Yes, correct. Definitely know who that is.
26 and 27. That's so annoying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess Connor and I were tied for the lead, and then you just storm ahead.
That's
what
a good
to do.
The Jets.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm actually curious to see what that team looks like.
They've been rebuilding that O-line for 4 years or so with all these picks. Elijah Vera Tucker. Last year, who did they get? Fashanu, right?
Yeah.
Just stacking picks. And this is kind of a complete O-line now. So now you have Breece Hall, if he stays, fingers crossed. Braylon Allen, Justin Fields, mobile quarterback, Garrett Wilson, not really a other receiver to name. So a lot of rushing attack with a good offensive line. I don't know. Could be some low scoring games in New York.
Be interesting. Panthers pick is in. It's kind of interesting, like getting ready for this and getting predictions ready. I'm just assuming this was the same experience for both of you. But like 8 and 9 everywhere I saw, like all day today, was Jalen Walker.
Pretty much.
And is it Michael or Michael? I don't know.
I think it's Mikel.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was talking to my sources, I got the same things from Carolina and New Orleans. That
your sources.
Yeah.
Your sources being the same mock drafts that we're looking at.
Can't look at Schrager's because then it's too close to Sam's. So gotta go other places.
Although I have to admit, I lost some faith in Schrager now that he's moved over to ESPN.
Oh, he's lost some credibility.
Yeah, a little bit. I saw him announcing it. It's like all done up with makeup and everything now.
Oh, boy, he's gone
suit.
Hollywood.
It's like, oh, can't trust a guy like that.
We have 3 picks remaining that you can submit your Seahawks guess to win a free sweatshirt. Some of you in the chat have not.
Yeah.
Might as well guess.
Anna just came in and just threw down some hate and then left. No,
I know.
She's usually a contest winner. Everything
only for us two. She spared Connor this year.
Oh, it's coming. Just a matter of time.
Nothing for him. Yes, though, Anna, to answer your earlier question, books, donations are greatly accepted. Bathroom remodels, as it turns out, are very expensive. So any donations you happen to want to give are gladly appreciated.
We have a nice chessboard back there, at least.
Yeah, I have a chessboard. I did have a few books, but I had to move them to make way for the sweatshirt.
For the
But not enough. Not enough, for sure.
Color-coordinated glassy babies and everything. They make great sweatshirt holders.
I know, right?
Nice little paperweights.
That's right. They're so expensive, by the way. Glassy babies. Talk about a ripoff. Jeez Louise. I got those for free, but I couldn't imagine paying for them.
I know. They're like $70, $80 a pop, right?
Yeah. For a little tea light holder. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, it works out. It seems like they're doing just fine.
You know, expensive paperweight holders, but they're doing the job for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panthers, I guess talking Panthers here. It's a
Dire Straits over there.
I don't know. I kind of am a little bit optimistic if I was a Panthers fan going into next
Really?
season.
You think Xavier Leggett's going to take off?
Do you think Bryce Young? Do you think Bryce Young's the guy?
I think he could be. I think that there's reasons. I just think they ended the year well, and I think
You're really high on Jalen Coker, aren't you?
I actually think he's very good.
I think he's pretty solid, dude.
I think he's pretty good. I'd trade a fourth for him.
He's not available.
Yeah, I would not be trading him at its value.
No.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew my mom wasn't going to appreciate the glassy baby hate. I wasn't going to call her out, but she's got like her retirement funds sitting on the shelf.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're on it.
All right. Goodell's coming out to announce the Panthers pick. We still think this is Jalen Walker.
You're way ahead of me. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all like Canales as a coach. And I feel like they were starting to build.
I like Canales a lot.
Towards the end of last year.
Whoa.
Hold on. I haven't seen it.
I didn't see it either.
No
this
Twitter.
changes things, guys.
Hold on. Come on, Roger. Get the words out.
Are you streaming like another YouTube stream that's way ahead or something?
Oh,
no,
I don't like that. Oh, dang.
I think your Leggett share might have just dropped, and my Coker share isn't looking great either. But I think he was always going to be a wide receiver too. So, wow, Tetairoa McMillan is the new wide receiver 1 for the Panthers.
Wow.
Bryce Young gets his target. This was mocked a lot like a month ago.
Wow, interesting.
But it's changed a lot since then. This is someone that we're all pretty high on, and I feel like he'd been slipping a lot.
Can you guys hear Jane in the background?
Yeah, I can hear
Jane. Yeah.
She's pretty upset about this pick. Oh, no.
This is not good for the Vikings.
This really hurts Adam Thielen's stock, though. I mean, it's probably...
Oh, no doubt.
Plummet
in the basement in hell. I mean, as far down as you could go. I mean, true X receiver lining up on the outside every play, I imagine.
Thielen might be dead.
I mean, he's almost old enough to be, so yeah.
He's 35, isn't he? Like, yeah.
In terms of wide receiver years, that's over 100 in wide receiver years.
Yeah, receiver was a big need for the Panthers, no joke.
Oh, totally.
They had Leggett, they had your boy Jalen Coker, but who else do they have? I mean, Deontay Johnson was a total flop and a half for them. So, this is going to really spiral our draft. I think.
This could be good for Xavier Leggett and Jalen Coker too, to a certain extent.
Take coverage off them? I think probably more so Coker than Leggett.
No, I don't think
We'll
so.
see.
I think Leggett more so than Poker.
It's so interesting hearing
Well,
a
we'll
lot
see.
of draft analysts say like T-Mac didn't have good work ethic, or like the Todd McShays of the world
Yeah,
had
what
him
was
ranked
that?
50th on his big board, which I just didn't understand. After I mean, we watched Arizona a lot past couple of years. Like I didn't
Yep.
get it.
Yeah, that was a bunch of nonsense. He's a good
Jed Fish
player.
came out and said that if anyone passed on Tetsuo McMillan, that they'd be sorry. So,
Well, not that
Which he-
many pass on him.
Yeah, it's true. T-Mac don't watch tape. That's true.
Well, when you're 6'4",
That was like his
6'5", and can do that,
freshman
you
year,
always
right?
beat.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. He's
I
got all
just-
the traits, man, of an ex receiver.
Yeah.
It's going to be about whether he can grind
didn't-
as hard as the others.
I really didn't get folks having Matthew Golden ahead of T-Mac. I just didn't see it.
Might have just been
I
agents
feel
on
like
smoke and mirrors.
and that's it.
Listen.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to know the size of check that I would write
Jesus.
if I got a 4.29 wide receiver on my Dallas Cowboys. That's Jerry Jones, for those of you that don't recognize.
much more likely now.
Yeah. All right, we're at pick 9. Got to get your picks in, folks. We got Tyler Matthews coming in here. Jihad Campbell for the Hawks.
Okay.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, so Gray Zabel, who you guys picked, is definitely the most chalky pick. Most of the mock drafts out there have him picking Zabel. What would be second? I mean, Tet McMillan was mocked there, but not.
He apparently doesn't
anymore.
like being called Tet. He likes either T-Mac or Tetsuo.
Excuse me, T-Mac.
Yeah, Jesus, how dare you, Justin?
I've seen Golden go there, which I don't like.
That's
I've seen a lot of Nick Imanwari smoke, which I think is a reach, to be honest. I know there's a lot of Cam Chancellor mock or comparisons out there. I just think that's way too early to what the Seahawks need.
Dude, if Kelvin Banks slips,
oh yeah,
I'd be all over that.
Me likey. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Smash. Send the card in.
All right, who's smash? Who's smash? You run the pick in. What are your players? Like not just you're like running.
I think Zabel or Zabel maybe not, but Zabel I'd ideally want to trade back with someone and get
Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I like Loveland a lot.
I mean Tyler Warren, I'd smash too.
I think that's Warren's a like. I don't smash Warren. No,
really. I think Warren's way more of a fit for the Hawks offense than Loveland is.
I disagree.
I think Loveland is a better overall tight end in every capacity. He's a more
blocking.
I don't know if he's a better blocking tight end.
Are you serious, Sam?
I'm stepping out of this.
You just wait.
You're flipping kidding me right now.
No, I'm not.
Dude, screenshot
is weak sauce. He is weak sauce at blocking.
No, he's not.
Ask it. I will give you everything else. I will not give you blocking. I will not.
I think he's.
And I think Tyler Warren would be our Taysom Hill. Like on steroids.
Well,
Kelvin Banks is off. Yeah. Kelvin Banks is gone.
Great.
So this is going well, guys.
You're so much.
I'm so glad that I said that Jalen Walker and Mikael Williams were just like chalk at 8 and 9.
This is not chalk. This is not chalk anymore, guys. No. This is getting interesting.
Surely Warren goes 10 though, right? To the Chicago.
I don't know, man.
Who knows at this point? But I know I've got some Chicago family watching. They're asking if the Bears will win the Super Bowl this year. In the chat, probably not.
Sim, however, yes, you have the Zabel sweatshirt pick, Sim. So you're good.
However, I do think the Bears are going to be a very good football team this year. I don't know if they're going to be Super Bowl contenders. I would like that would.
No, they're making the playoffs this year though.
Yeah, Sam, what do you think of Caleb Williams? Do you think he has a rebound year?
Yes.
For those wondering in the chat,
I think he's going to be good. I think they've Ben Johnson has such a good plan for him. Like, and they have done so much work on that offensive line this offseason. Like, it's set up for them to succeed.
They brought in like proven veteran offensive linemen, inside and outside. Like they're talking about the pick. I mean, could they go running back here? That's kind of, if you look at their offense, you're set up at wide receiver.
Marion Hampton's a reach here.
No, you don't. I mean,
you go.
I think Hampton's a top second grade, honestly.
Yep.
So if you're,
can we go back? Can we put a bow on this? So Connor, you have Warren ahead of Loveland, right? On your big board?
I do.
What? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I think he is more of like a George Kittle tight end. Like he can do a little bit of everything. Whereas I think I guess what are you talking? Like, are you talking for like a football team, or are you talking for dynasty?
That's fair.
Like fantasy football.
Yeah, we'll start with football team. That's what our stream's about.
Football team, I still go Warren. Like, I think he's just a better football player overall. Like, I think he can do more for your team in many different ways and help out your team in many different ways, because he does so much. Like, he was such a gadget player for Penn State. Like, he can run the ball, he can block, he can go out for any kind of pass. He's not like, I think route running, obviously Colston Loveland. Hands, probably Colston Loveland. But I feel like most other things are Tyler Warren for me. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. Like, that's
no. I mean, I think the consensus is there. I just think route running and the whole receiving threat is just so far in Loveland's direction.
Well, I think Loveland's just a big receiver. Like, I think he's literally just like a slot receiver.
And he's proven it over multiple years, where Warren was just kind of a flash in the pan.
Sure. I mean, I think, Loveland's harder to project just because the quarterback play was so inconsistent at Michigan too.
But I think that's what like projects him in a positive way. Is by far and away
Well, is Drew Aller really that good?
Better than,
I don't know,
whoever
I think
Michigan.
Sure, but is he better than JJ McCarthy?
The biggest question that I have in all of it is, if Tyler Warren, the thing that makes me hesitant is Tyler Warren couldn't beat out Theo Johnson. That's a problem for me.
Hey, Giants great Theo Johnson, by the way. We have Giants fans in the chat.
I think Theo Johnson's pretty good, honestly. But
I mean, you're talking about a potential top 10 pick at tight end that
sat
on the bench for 3 years.
Sure. I get the late bloomer thing. I get it. But I don't think Colston Loveland had any competition either at Michigan.
AJ Barner was there.
I mean, AJ Barner was not, like, AJ Barner and Colston Loveland are two completely different players to me.
Jeremy, he has the Texans coming up to take Zabel, but that's not the competition, right? We need to know who the Seahawks pick. Yeah. So Jeremy, say who the Seahawks are going to trade down to pick.
So that'd be at 25, I believe. That's where the Texans are. So the Bears pick is in. Goodell's on the podium,
high-fiving each other. Shador Sanders, Chicago Bears.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're trading Caleb Williams.
Oh my God! Imagine.
Oh, they're doing the Steve McMichael thing.
Gonna take a second.
Would you ever pay to go to the NFL draft? Like, if it wasn't in Seattle, even if it was in Seattle, but even if it
probably
was,
not.
Go to a different city.
No.
I think it's cool, but probably not. I don't think you get anything out of being there.
Right.
I mean,
unless you're just like going for a night out or something like that, then sure. But like, I'd rather.
I don't think I know enough about like auxiliary events and like fan fest type things that they set up. Like, maybe it would be cool, and the draft is just kind of like the less exciting component of it.
If the Seahawks had the number 1 overall pick, I might debate it.
I hope we don't.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I mean, that's the prize for being shitty, right? So
yeah. All right, Justin, who do you think this is going to be now that McMillan is off?
Well, I mean, you're probably right with Tyler Warren, right? Like that's probably the pick here.
Well, so and like, I mean, do you like Tyler Warren with the Bears, or do you like Colston Loveland with the Colts better?
Well,
I like Colston Loveland with the Bears better. How about that? Is that a possibility?
Sure.
Oh, it's very possible.
Wow. Okay.
No shit. Oh, really?
Oh,
all right,
dang.
first try to have the board.
All right, well, Sam,
To the moon, and I might take him at 103 now.
I'll shut
Oh my god!
I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now. You guys take it from here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, Colston Loveland, revamped O-line, Caleb Williams, and potentially a Travion somebody in the second round.
Cole Kmet is dead.
Oh,
if you're a Bears fan, you got to be
buoys. Sorry, buoys. Cole Kmet, your stock is dead.
Oh man, if you're a Bears fan,
hey,
you gotta be
buoys. If you're in the chat, if you want Mark Andrews, let me know.
People are probably so confused.
And Ben Johnson's offense, holy smokes!
That's gonna be good.
As we get into the 20s, we might be able to show our dynasty rosters, but that's probably when everyone has already left our stream. Unless the Seahawks trade down to later in the 20s, then we'll still.
We're at a high of 16 people tuning in.
Oh.
I will say this is the cutoff, guys. So I will say before, like the 49ers pickers in, we'll give you 2 more minutes to get your picks in for the sweatshirt contest for the Hawks pick. Either at 18 or whatever pick they are.
Yeah, so Zabel's taken.
How to comment, just
we got Sure. We got Zabel, we got Booker, we got Eamon Wari, Starks. Who am I missing?
Jihad Campbell.
Yeah.
Jihad Campbell. I think there's one other one.
Scrolling back, trying to see.
I feel like there's 6 off the board.
I thought there was another one too. Maybe I'm making
Shador.
Oh, that's right.
Kind of a troll one. Kind of a troll one, but yeah. So the Niners pick is in.
Okay. I have no idea what anyone's doing anymore.
I mean,
would think the
we're wrong. Right? We're wrong, Justin. So it could be Walter Nolan here. This is where Sam starts to take off.
Yeah.
This is where he wins the draft, right?
Probably.
This is what we see every year. It's the same same thing every year.
I mean, Calvin Banks is still.
After this
wait, no, he's not. He went to New Orleans. Just kidding. Yeah.
This is a pick.
I think it's Walter Nolan. And I had Walter Nolan here for a while, but I thought that Mason Graham might slip.
I did too.
Mason Graham here.
So. Same. Yep.
I thought.
Ooh, Will Johnson.
So.
A Seahawks submission. At the
okay.
death.
I like that, Brandon.
Oh,
all right, that's the last one.
We were talking earlier. Who would you run up the card for the Seahawks? Like you would just jump off the couch. And take him. Loveland's off the board. T-Mac's off the board. Sam, is there
if Tyler Warren is there, that's it for me. But
all right, so Connor's running up for you guys Tyler Warren.
I'd do that too.
You're running. I'm getting off the couch, stretching my back first, and then maybe submitting the card, but not running.
Stretching your back first.
Trying to look here.
So with Sam, I will say I hate to interrupt here, Sam, but with the Niners, George Kittle's not happy with his contract right now.
Oh, true.
Would they go? I just compared him to George Kittle. Would they go Tyler Warren?
I mean, maybe. My only thought on that is like the 49ers have been dealing with so much positional drama the last 2 years with contracts and trade requests and holdouts that like that would be a rough situation internally to deal with.
I think they have a lot of rough situations in Ninerland right now, to be fair. They're dealing with a lot of drama.
I mean, they're lowballing Purdy for sure.
Well, and they should be, honestly, because they could tag him.
Yeah.
for probably 2 years, and it'd be cheaper than re-signing him, like over the length of that contract. So if he's asking for 60 mil, that's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna if he wants a contract extension, it's gonna be for 50 or under, probably. But that'll be interesting to watch. I don't know. This is an intriguing pick. Walter Nolan, I think, is like it depends where like Niners fans think they are right now. Like, do you think that you're still at the tail end of a Super Bowl window right now? Do you think that this is like a 1 or 2 year reload at this point, or do you think that you're just kind of like hope we make the playoffs and then you never know what happens at this point? You know, like those are the 3 avenues that I see the Niners, and it just kind of depends where you're at. Because if you're trying to compete, like Walter Nolan makes a lot of sense because they need defensive line this year. Like they need defensive line. Tyler Warren would make sense if you're looking at actually trading George Kittle, but I mean, I feel like that's like a little bit of cart before the horse type thing. I feel like they'd have to actually trade Kittle for that to happen.
You lose so much trading leverage.
Yeah. So I think that probably doesn't make sense. But in a vacuum,
they just showed Shador. Would they go there? Sit behind Purdy and just reset the rookie clock?
If they feel like they might trade Purdy this year or next year.
Or just let him walk.
I don't think they would do that. I think they would tag him and then trade him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you end up going with, Justin? What are you sipping on?
We had one more cider before we do the expired.
Is it Schilling?
It is Schilling, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is my mic echoey or is it yours, Sam? I can't tell.
It's somebody's. It's not that. I don't think it's a mic is echoing. I might be hearing myself talking through your headphones if it's still super loud.
That's what I think it is.
Oh, that's what it is. Because my headphones are so loud. I might just turn my headphones off. Would that bother you guys?
I'm only hearing myself or Justin. I'm not hearing you echo. So I think it's your headphones.
It's my headphones. Let me
turn them off real quick.
And settings.
Sam, are you streaming ESPN or NFL Network?
I'm on ESPN. Normally I go NFL Network, but
yeah, I'm on NFL Network, so I can't speak to Sim's comment about Daniel Jones graphic, but
they were showed like Shador Sanders watch party, and then they flashed up a graphic of starting quarterbacks picking from like 11 through 20 teams, 11 through 20 or something, and they showed like Richardson / Daniel Jones. Michael Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
it's the snowball effect, though. You know?
Downhill.
Yeah.
All right, we need this to be Matthew Golden to the Cowboys.
Yeah, snowball effect. We all had him going to 9 to New Orleans. That didn't happen. I mean, I expect Jalen Walker to be the same, right? He's going to go somewhere.
Yeah. Probably Miami.
Miami seems like a high likelihood. Yep. We need Dallas to go Matthew Golden here.
Yeah, we do.
Do some dumb pick that the Seahawks should never do.
I mean, that would be so nice just from a Seahawks perspective, just to get him off the board.
Yeah. Oh,
zero temptation.
Do not want. I would much rather go a Zabel or another offensive lineman here than receiver later.
100%. Alrighty.
As far as what I would think of Golden to the Cowboys, I don't know. I mean, they definitely need another receiver outside of Lamb. Golden's very much a burner. He had a really bad quarterback play. This is my biased opinion. I think Ewers sucks. Ooh, how mad would you be if the Seahawks went Ewers day 2?
If we went Ewers at any point in the draft, I'd be pissed. He cannot play. Like,
I think he sucks.
Watching Golden's tape, getting ready for the rookie draft, like he gets himself open a lot, and like ball's just never there.
Yeah,
Ewers is terrible. I think Golden's like. I think it's a good fit. I mean, you're hoping that he's, an upgrade from Brandon Cooks, a similar style of player. But obviously, if you're investing the 12th pick on Golden, which I think is way overpaying for the production that he provided in college, like there's way too many unknowns. Like, do I think he could have an NFL career of a number 12 pick wide receiver? Sure, totally. But it doesn't matter because they didn't pick him. They picked Tyler Booker, guard from Alabama.
Ooh.
That was, I honestly was thinking about switching to him or even maybe Zabel, just knowing that like Stephen Jones is kind of running the show there now. And they just, Zach Martin just retired. And that was like,
the
Martin, Travis Frederick combo was like such a great recipe for success for their, obviously they couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs, but like the reason the Cowboys have been a relatively good team for so long was mostly because they decided to invest first round draft capital in the interior offensive line. So I thought that there's a chance they were going to do that again. Tyler Booker, he is pumped. Watch out, Roger Goodell. He's coming in hot.
So Miami has needs on the offensive line. The Colts could as well because the both tight end. Oh no, Tyler Warren's still there. Never mind. I take that back. The Cardinals could use a guard. The Bengals could use a guard. Those are all places Gray Zabel could go before the Seahawks. That's scary to me because if he goes, then I think we're tempted to take Golden, and that scares me.
Yeah.
Don't like
am
that.
Am I still super echoey? Like, I guess, are you guys still echoing on mine?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to turn the volume down. Like, I literally have tried everything.
Just like get all of the noises in my ear as loud as possible.
This sounds like such a boomer problem. Like, it's laptop audio doesn't go down.
Just try to ditch your headphones.
But I tried that and it like won't work through the speaker.
That doesn't seem right. All right, Miami's on now. Dolphins are going to be interesting. It's like it's similar to the Panthers, where I feel like the Panthers kind of ended with some momentum to like potentially, possibly, unlikely, but possibly be turning the page. The Dolphins have kind of just been on a steady, like, gross, icky decline.
Agreed. I mean, you have Jalen Ramsey asking for a trade. He wants out of there. Tyreek Hill wants out of there as well.
Yeah.
Tua, another concussion away from never being able to walk again. I mean, you think I'm being dramatic, but I don't know that I am.
Seriously.
Offensive line needs. I just think it's a team that, I just feel like McDaniel is just a year or two away of just getting the axe because I just don't think there's any upward trajectory for them. It's not like there's a quarterback waiting in the wings. I don't know. So with the recent Jalen Ramsey news, they're obviously linked with a corner heavily here. So like they could go Jade Banks, who Connor has, or Will Campbell. That's an option. Offensive line is a need. They could go Gray Zabel here. Is he the best offensive line available?
No, you still got Kelvin Banks, right?
No, he went to New Orleans.
Oh, jeez. And yeah, Booker's off.
I mean, I guess Josh Simmons maybe if you like him better from Ohio State, but
no, you're probably right. Zabel's probably the best right here.
You know, there's talks of Connerly going early. I know we don't support that on this stream, but
yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Shocker. So I don't really know where Miami goes. I mean, they could use interior D line as well. So who's available? Walter Nolan. They could go Walter Nolan here.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
That'd be a good pick. Connor, are you back? Nope, he gone.
You think Milrow goes in the first round? I mean,
No.
obviously you don't because none of us picked him, but he was invited to the draft and he's there. So some team out there gave him a first round grade.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm back. What have you guys been talking about? Oh, I
Stuff.
did not need to.
Football.
Okay.
Uh,
You guys trying to do a trade without me?
yes.
Yeah, Sam's trying to trade up to the 102 and he's going to give me the 103.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to be like a Browns deal where you give a 26 first for next year?
No, just like the 201 or Chuba would be good.
I don't think he's doing it. Am I echoing still? Or are you guys echoing? You shouldn't be. It's way quieter now.
I don't hear echoing. I just hear baby noises, so I think we're good.
Are you hearing Liam in the background?
He's having fun. Is he? Did he open his Easter egg?
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
That
He
was
had dinner.
way too long ago.
He's playing a little bit now, and then he's gonna be going down for bed pretty soon. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna eat off mic or off camera here for a minute. I'll still be listening in. Miami's on the clock. Pick is in.
Yeah, has not been announced yet.
Yeah, my stream is not as ahead as you guys, so you'll have to tell me. Feel so vindicated with Loveland going ahead of Warren after that whole debate.
I know. Like I told you.
This is quite the fall for Warren, though.
Hey, come on now, guys. Hey. I go off screen for 1 second and you guys start talking crap.
No.
Don't mention any names.
Yeah, I didn't
Say it to my face. Say it to my face.
I feel
You're
vindicated
wrong.
that Loveland went over Warren.
You guys are right.
So Miami, Indy, I guess the Colts could go Warren. I thought that was the absolute floor for him coming in.
Dude. Warren's slipping a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
How would you honestly feel about that if he's there at 18? After you get your back stretch in and everything.
After I get the stretch in. It's probably a good pick, right? I mean, there is talent there, as I was doing comparisons between him and Loveland, but there is a lot of talent there and could be a difference maker because tight end is so meh for the Seahawks right now. And I'd say there's two obvious, right? Tier 1 tight ends in this draft, and then you have the likes of like Arroyo and Fannin and Mason Taylor, who I really like as well. So get a tier 2. I don't know. I just want guard so bad, or offensive line.
Yeah. I don't know that it's gonna be tricky. Wow. Kenneth Grant to the Dolphins. That's a reach.
It's a reach for sure. I didn't have him going to the 20s, I think.
He was like, I had him way down low. I had him 30.
Yeah, so another Michigan standout. Lots of talent, but I don't know. I mean, kind of raw, right? I don't know.
Dude, that's a reach. Like, I had him 22.
I might have had similar.
And some people didn't even have him in the first round. Like, that's a reach.
Yeah, I had him 22 as well. It's the Jim Harbaugh reunion.
Wow. 2 Michigan defensive linemen off.
So Warren slipping, Walter Nolan has slipped, I think.
That's surprising to me.
I mean, I had him slipping in general. I didn't really think that was going to happen, though. But
I think he goes to Cincinnati.
yeah, he could. You have that, so yeah. Well, we're all wrong on 14 for Indy. Oh, man. Yeah, Walter Nolan. Who else is highly anticipated?
This has got to be Tyler Warren right here, right?
I mean, all the smoke has been with the tight end.
And then maybe I take Tyler Warren at 103 for the Anthony Richardson stack.
That would be an interesting pick.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Over Colston Loveland, who will be there at 103 for you.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Does that make it? Does that change it for you? Does that
right now? Yeah, until we get landing spots for Hampton and Henderson.
I mean, Hampton didn't go 12. The next most common one for Hampton was 20 to the Broncos. That was heavily mocked.
Yeah.
There's lots of talks, too, late that either the Broncos would trade up for somebody, which we didn't know who that was. Maybe it was Genty trying to do that. That's a big jump.
Well, I saw a lot of mocks having them jump up to get one of the tight ends.
Well, that's not, I mean, unless they trade for 14 here. That's not going to happen.
No.
Oh, pick is in, so no. And then, well, I've seen lately, and this is who I put, lots of smoke around Broncos to Emeka Egbuka, who I really like.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Lots of rookie mock drafts have Egbuka going the end of the first, early second. I just don't see it.
Don't see it. All right, Tyler Warren, there you go.
Tyler Warren.
That's really not good for Anthony Richardson. That could be some goal line touches gone.
Oh, I'm like, from a fantasy perspective. I mean, if that's if Richardson even starts, though, you know.
Which is like coming from someone who's very invested in Richardson. That is a very strong possibility. And to clarify, when I say own, I mean on my fantasy team. I think it's
what do you know? The Seaview Vikings.
Oh yeah,
not Edmonds. You're not Edmonds is
deal to no one.
I didn't even realize you were wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Represent.
I'll have to make some Avalanche gear.
You should. Yeah, I like your color scheme. It's very similar to mine. It's good mix.
The rebrand, I think the rebrand sits well with fans for sure. It's very polarizing before.
Correct. This is very accessible to all fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've kind of eliminated all those controversial names from the league.
Yeah, we've matured.
The Squatters is still out there, to be fair.
That's true. That's not that bad.
Not as bad.
Relative.
Not as bad as Hotlanta and Eastmont, Green River. Yeah, lots of.
There was some.
Not some good history in Green River. I mean, they got away with a lot in Green River, but not enough.
Yeah, kind of sneaky sometimes.
They're showing Tyler Warren hit some dingers on NFL Network.
They're showing all of his like career offensive snaps at different positions and different lining up in different formations.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if he gets that. Like, I mean, your hope is that he's like Taysom Hill plus.
Right.
Like he does all the gadgety stuff.
And he's on the
actually a
field way
good
more.
tight end. Yeah.
Yeah. So who do the Colts have? They have Michael Pittman Jr. They've got Tyler Warren. They've got Josh Downs, who I like.
Yeah.
What's the Alec Pierce?
Alec Pierce.
Adonai Mitchell.
Mitchell. That's what I was reading.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a lot of those late second round picks last year. They're
Jonathan
I think they're
Taylor.
all duds.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the Adonai Mitchells you have from our fantasy league. Do you think Richardson can overthrow Warren? Absolutely.
Yeah. Richardson can throw a country mile.
Yeah.
Warren's not fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that will happen on a
regularly. Daniel Jones for Warren might be nice. A lot of dump offs, third and 26 after.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like they're gonna have to give Richardson the chance to like start the season and just make a quick decision.
For Atlanta at 15, Sam has Jihad Campbell. Connor, you have Mike Green. I have Shamar Stewart. All defensive players. Kind of all the ilk they should have drafted last year, quote unquote, should have.
Yeah.
With I think we all had him going Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner, who ended up going to Minnesota. He's slipped a lot.
So surely they're going to go offense then, right? Since we all have players.
This is probably Matthew Golden.
Yeah, and you know what? And I wouldn't be shocked now. Because they could use receiver, right? I mean, they have.
They could really use a running back too. I bet this is Amari and Hampton.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
Yeah, Bijan's kind of trash.
I'm muted.
Here's the reaction. A little delayed reaction there, Sam.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit distracted at the moment.
It's all good. I need to grab my phone. I'll be right back.
I don't think they go running back because there's Algier still. Do you still have Algier?
Yeah.
So they still have Algier.
I think they're going to go defense.
It's too bad Warren didn't slip to the Falcons because
Pitts is not it. Talk about insulated fantasy value. That guy hasn't done anything, and he's still valued pretty high.
I don't get it. I could really use them not taking a receiver to up that Darnell Mooney stock that I just paid for this offseason.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. They could use a receiver though.
Yeah, they could.
Well, I mean, edge. I mean, we all have them taking. Or no, I mean, yeah, Campbell. They could use linebacker, but edge for sure.
And Campbell's kind of, if I remember right, he's kind of like a tweener, right?
He was. I mean, I think he started as an edge rusher, right, and moved to linebacker.
Yeah.
Did Campbell transfer, or was he always at Bama? I might be mixing him up with Nolan.
Nolan definitely transferred, right?
He came from A&M, right? Nolan did?
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you guys feel if we took Nolan?
I feel like you're getting an extremely high talent for that draft pick, but I feel like our front seven's pretty loaded.
Yeah. I feel like you could always use another D lineman, but
yeah, I mean, I think we've seen Schneider, especially the last 2 years, take
Mel's best available Shadir Sanders #1.
Get out of here. What was I gonna say? I think we've seen Schneider take what he deems best player available versus reaching for need, as we've done in previous drafts, right? A lot of previous drafts. So we took Devin Weatherspoon, we took Jackson Smith and Jigba, we've taken Byron Murphy when we thought we were going Troy Fautano or a different offensive lineman last year. So that was kind of my rationale behind Eamon Worry. I don't think that's what we should do, but I think they're going to look at him and be like, oh my God, he could be a killer. Like McDonald's going to see like Kyle Hamilton level impact in a safety and how that changes the defense, and we're going to take him. So that was kind of the rationale there. We'll see.
The pick
My
is in.
timer's its pick is in. I was gonna say the timer's still going for me, but
Yeah, Atlanta took a while for this one. The pick is in though. Do you guys think this is Jalen Walker?
Oh, that's a very good possibility. I didn't even think about that. Walker,
I'm thinking that or Mike Green.
Nolan, Walter Nolan's still there.
Shamar Stewart's an interesting possibility too. Another kind of like combine darling.
With Jalen Walker still there, I doubt it though.
Same.
Watch them go like Luther Burden or something.
Oh,
Yeah, Sam, what's your analysis on Burden?
0. I have no analysis, good or bad. He doesn't run. He doesn't even play the game hardly, unless it's like a designed screen or handoff where he has with 100% certainty, I'm getting the ball. Then he's great. But on the other 80-some% of the plays, he literally, I would hesitate to call it walking a route.
Oof.
It's bad. So for that reason, I'm out. I mean, this could be offensive line too.
It could be. It could be. I think Jalen Walker seems like they went with Penix last year. They desperately need some pass rush. Braylon Trice got injured, their 3rd-round pick last year.
Yeah, it's got to be.
All right, Goodell coming out.
Are all of us like second favorite team Atlanta right now?
No.
No?
I like the Bucks more.
I do like the Bucks.
I like the Bucks. Yeah, I do. I like both.
There it is. What we were thinking.
Jalen Walker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He slipped.
Oh boy, guys.
It's a lot of red on that board in a row for me. Yikes.
We should probably update people on this, huh?
That's a lot of red for us, though, in general.
I mean, you're only down by 1 pick, though, Justin.
I know.
It could all change with 1. This pick, it could change.
Yeah.
True.
We all have different guys here. I really like your Jahdae Barron, actually, right here, Sam.
Feeling good about it.
Yeah. I will say if Walter Nolan makes it to Cincinnati, I feel pretty good about that, though.
I hope Walter Nolan goes here.
No.
I don't want to play against him.
Oh, that's true. That's fair enough.
Man, Atlanta's going to be a very interesting team. I know the Bears get a ton of the media, big market, got the, big.
Atlanta's a pretty big market.
No, I know, but like the history of Chicago Bears, all that.
Sure.
And rightfully so going into this season. Like there's a ton to be excited about. But I feel like both those teams, the Falcons and the Bears, are kind of on a similar trajectory. We're like loaded with young, exciting offensive talent. And it feels like those are two teams that are on the rise and could be long-term players.
Yeah.
Long-term playoff noise-making teams.
I'm curious.
But I feel like Atlanta doesn't get talked about in the same way that Chicago has been.
Well, if Braylon Trice gets healthy too, I mean that's a pretty decent duo.
Yeah.
With Jalen Walker.
Yeah.
You would think that Kirk Cousins is going to get traded, and maybe even on like day 2 or day 3 of the draft, right?
Yeah. There's conflicting reports about that, but yeah, I
The
feel like draft day would make sense to do it for
you
sure.
would think, yeah.
Yeah. Just hard.
It'd probably be what to Cleveland or Pittsburgh at this point.
Yeah, I guess whoever doesn't get a quarterback, right? Yeah. Pittsburgh, if they don't take Shador at 21, right?
Cleveland's a lot of people are mocking Shug to Cleveland, so we'll see.
We don't like a Shador Cleveland trade up there.
I mean, if Shador slips, I could see it. Which I guess he has already. But
even as recent as like a week and a half ago, a lot of folks had Shador going number 9 to the Saints, and then it's just really as the more
with the Derek Carr news,
Yep. As more and more news has come in, it's like, all right, 21 to the Steelers has been a really popular pick for Shador among all the mock drafters, right?
Yep. I've heard a lot of rumblings that he's not even going to go in the first round, though, too.
Yeah, I mean that's true, and that's the same for Jackson Dart too.
That's what's so interesting about both those guys is that I don't see, unless one of the teams, whether it be like the Browns or the Giants specifically, love one of those players. I don't know if I see them trading up into the first, unless they really want that 5th-year option,
right?
Because there's they're the first 2 picks of the second round. There's not a lot of urgency to like trade up to like get one or the other unless they really like one of them.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see. And then I mean Tyler Shuck is in that conversation as well. Like he's been mocked a lot early second.
Yeah, I don't think any chance that Shuck goes in the first.
No, I mean I think there's a chance, but I think it's very very minimal.
I mean, yeah, you would think that Dart and Shador would go over.
Correct. I think there's even inklings of Milroe going over.
Oh yeah,
Shuck.
Yeah, I mean a lot of folks betting on the upside, saying he's an elite runner, right?
He is that, but can he play the position? I don't know. Tyler and Grant have taken over the chat. By the way, it's that time of night. That time of night every year, where the Cowboys and the Giants fans just bicker back and forth in the comment section. So welcome, guys. It's good to see you guys back at it. So Arizona pick is in.
Yep. It's only 2 more.
We're getting pretty close here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting to prime time.
I think this mock draft is going to be one in the 20s, though. I feel like one of us is going to nail like 1 or 2 picks in the 20s.
That's what usually happens.
I
don't see Seattle trading out just because I don't see teams trading up, really. Like, what are you trading up for?
Say that part again, sorry.
I don't see Seattle trading out because who would teams trade up for besides maybe
The only situation that I could see is if like someone really likes Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders and they want to get ahead of Pittsburgh.
I mean, you're paying a big premium to come up from,
or if the Chargers really like Omarion Hampton, and they want to get ahead of Denver.
Yep, I'm very for that trade to move down 4 spots. Love that.
All right, there it is. Good job, Justin. You're back in it.
Oh baby,
Walter Nolan to the Cardinals.
Oh, we're all tied up.
Okay, Cincinnati pick. So I'm wrong. You guys could both be right here.
Yep.
And I might be in trouble. Pretty quickly here.
I don't know. Shamar Stewart looks pretty nice for Tampa Bay right now because I had him going to Atlanta, so that's the cascading effects.
Maybe, yeah. That's the thing, right? Like, is it kind of goes back and forth a little bit. So
yeah, I'm not
here. Let me type in Walter Nolan here. Oops.
I think that's a great selection for the Cardinals. I mean, high talent for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's been rising up boards, and I think he dropped a little bit from where he was projected to go at this point. So a lot of people had him going to the Niners at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still in our division. Sam's not going to be happy whenever he gets back from whatever break he's taking, because he said he didn't want to face this guy. So he was at A&M, and then he transferred to Ole Miss. So
it was him, yeah.
Yeah, good player. I mean, big dude. Kind of has all the traits that you would want in an elite defensive tackle. Really good at stopping the run.
Yep. Which San Francisco, Seattle didn't do that well last year, so I'm not going to put them. The Rams is an interesting one. I saw was it DJ Daniel Jeremiah had Omarion Hampton going to the Rams?
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Because
Yeah.
they tore him last year, and then they still have Kyron Williams. So
I think
that would be a big whoa for me if he went to the Rams.
it would be. I mean, Kyron's been so productive in that offense, but he is a late round draft pick. Like, you can always draft over those guys, right? Like, and restart the clock.
There I am.
There's Sam. Sorry, I didn't realize you were backstage there. You like left the studio. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah. So Justin's back in this. We're all tied up.
Very good.
Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, this is a Gray Zabel spot for me. I could see them going here.
Really? You think they could? Yeah. I guess they could.
But there's some guard.
There's so much other talent on the board. I feel like they don't go there.
Yeah,
though.
Shamar Stewart, Mike Green, one of those two guys seems really likely here as well.
Yeah, like Mike Green.
Jahad Campbell could even go here to the Bengals.
I'm really gonna need a couple of these 20 picks to pay off for me.
If we go Mike Green, Gray Zabel right here, that's nice.
You're looking really good.
Nice for me.
Yeah.
So
I'll be down by 1 at that point.
Out of our competition here. So Gray Zabel is still in. Jahad Campbell is still in.
I think everyone's still in.
Maury is still in.
No, Tyler Booker.
Booker's gone.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Malachi
Starks is still in. Shador Sanders
that'd be a reach, man. I like Malachi Starks. I think he's a good player, but man, at 18.
And I think he'd be a great fit too.
Sure. At 18, I just don't think the value's there.
Yeah.
But I guess at some point, like, if you can't trade back and you really want the guy, you just got to take him.
Yeah.
Like, if he's going to go in the first.
Yeah. It's not like it's a top 10 pick.
Mm-hmm. Man, well, it's still tight, guys. So we'll see what happens here. But you guys could pull. You guys could both pull away, and Sam specifically, I feel like, pretty quickly here.
Sam's in the best position too, for sure.
Yeah. I really hope Shador doesn't go to Pittsburgh.
Same.
You really think Omarion Hampton goes to Pittsburgh, huh?
I mean, it's a solid guess, right? I went through my first iteration of mock draft, and I didn't have Omarion in the first, and I was like, man, that just doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, I think he goes.
He had pretty high betting odds to go in the first round.
I think he goes. So I moved Shador out. I had Shador going to Pittsburgh, and I moved him out. And then I was thinking, man, I just think Cleveland. They pair him up with Travis Hunter. Joke's on me now. I think that could be a,
Yeah. I know.
Cincinnati's pick is in, so the Seahawks are technically on the clock right now.
Correct. Do not look on social media.
No Twitter, I mean, I'm not doing Twitter this whole night, so no Twitter. No,
I'm good.
Just gotta enjoy it as it comes in,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
I might have to get a phone charger here pretty soon. I think my phone's getting on low battery. Though I could see it. I might be able to pull this up on here. I can start on here, then I won't.
I doubt we get any big trades though. Like there was some smoke
at this point.
AJ Brown to the Patriots. That's not going to happen anymore. Who else? I saw a few players.
Yeah, I would agree.
Walker, even I've heard a little bit of rumors that the Seahawks could move him.
Yeah,
this draft that would be more of a day 2 thing, but
that would be intriguing. Relevant for one of us here. Relevant for one of us.
And the proud owner of the Grove Street Growlers, the defending champion, is a Charbonnet owner. They would love Ken Walker to get the hell out of here.
Well, it depends if they might pick someone though. Then
that's true. They could get a second, third round. They could get a Scootin' Tootin' or a DJ Giddens or those type.
Judkins.
I mean, that would be interesting.
All right. Roger is currently making the selection now, or announcing it.
Are you on ESPN?
Wow,
or
okay.
NFL Network?
I'm all right. ESPN.
I'm on Network.
I'm on ESPN.
Dang.
Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
It was one of the options. I'm lucky.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense though, right? Like we all
Yeah.
or I had him going 15. Did you guys have him going yet? No, you guys didn't.
No, I had him later.
But
I had him going 19, so I'm in yeah, we're both in trouble here in a couple picks, but
We need this to be Gray Zabel.
we do.
I think it will be.
I would like Gray Zabel. It's just
Do you think it will be at this point?
Yes.
John Schneider's comments this whole week about how the
If Matthew Golden goes off here, what are you guys done?
I'll be pretty
I'm gonna
pissed.
be pissed. We're gonna have to rail on that for a while. Yeah.
Like we
what?
might not catch up to the draft until like pick 25 at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think that is such a terrible pick for us if we do Golden.
Yeah,
He's
I agree.
like doesn't complement JSN that well.
What if it's
he's-
like Derek? What if it's like Derek Harmon or like Jahad
Oh.
Campbell?
I mean
Campbell, I
a
would
good
be
player,
okay.
but
Yeah. I mean, I can't get behind an Oregon Duck, so I'm out on Harmon for these reasons.
for those reasons. Yeah.
Same with Connerly. I'm assuming.
I want Zabel.
Well, Connerly especially because that.
The whole Husky thing and that.
I mean,
yeah.
that was some cheese.
Since he needed any kind of defense, so that made a lot of sense.
I would love Gray Zabel. I would love to be wrong here, guys. Honestly, I would love just to tackle or just to really focus on our issue, massive interior offensive line issues, just address it head on.
Yeah.
What if we reached on like a Donovan Jackson or a Josh Simmons here?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't hate the Josh Simmons pick, honestly.
Because he's probably a top 15 talent. He's coming off an injury.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, I don't love it as much as Zabel, but I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be okay with it,
I'd be
but I
okay.
would prefer to have Zabel knowing that he's available.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Like, does any part of him being a small school guy give you guys pause?
Not really. I mean, where's he
With the
come-
way that, go ahead, Justin.
is he North Dakota State? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great program. It's better than a lot of FBS programs, honestly.
Yes. And I
So-
feel like the way that he showed out at all of like the postseason camps and
Senior Bowl.
Senior Bowl,
Yeah.
all like, I'm not worried.
I mean, obviously he slots into guard, but there's a lot of positional flexibility he has too.
Yeah, he can play center.
Wouldn't love him at tackle, but he could play center. He can move around, right? And
Yeah.
so
And I
Yeah,
feel like,
I think he's gonna be interior, but yeah, he can play pretty much anywhere.
I just think it's such a solid starter. Like I don't know if he's like upper end Pro Bowl talent, but I think he's just a solid, like just a great solid.
He's an
starter.
improvement upon what you have.
Way,
right? And like this more than anything would signal that John Schneider, there's a shift in like how they're
dude, Seahawks
viewing
pick is
everything.
already in.
Oh really?
Well, there was like 2 minutes left, but yes.
That's why I just don't think they're going there because all Schneider's comments about offensive line and how it's overblown, and
You think it's Emin here?
I don't know if it's him and Wari. That's my guess, but I could see it being Golden, and that scares the living shit out of me. Try not to spoil it for me because I'm like 20 seconds behind you, Connor. But yeah,
I'll try not to, but like I might have to like go off screen to like react.
it's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
I should just have like my stop
The
cam
dump
here ready.
button ready.
Yeah. Oh,
Totally
man.
random thought, but I'm just watching them.
This came up quick.
pan over the stage with the Seahawks blue and green and stuff. Like we have such a cool logo and color scheme that's like so unique to the league. It's kind of cool.
Oh, John's pumped. He got his guy high-fiving Jody Allen.
This is my team.
Oh, just please pick Zabel and just be done.
I do think it's funny that Jody Allen's in the war room.
Just hanging the heck out.
Mm-hmm. Sipping her Diet Coke.
I hope you guys are right so bad.
Okay, as soon as they show Roger, I think I'm gonna go stop cam and mute.
I'm not doing that. I'm just not gonna.
Should I not? Should I just react?
No, don't react.
Oh. Well, I
Let
want
poker
I
face.
want the content, guys. Okay, I'm stop camming.
Oh my god, this guy
Keep
can't
going.
help himself.
Oh, I can't help it. All right, that's obviously
Yeah, crazy boy. Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, dude, we needed that.
Oh man.
Back in the hunt.
Fuck yes, dude.
Oh, that's so big.
Yes,
That's so big.
John, you got it right. You didn't overthink it.
Oh, we needed that so bad.
Are you saying like you and me, or like the Seahawks?
Well, both, but
Both,
especially
the Seahawks,
right?
right? Yeah.
Yes.
He's a
All right.
monster, dude.
Yeah, we do have a winner.
Oh man.
Sim is the winner. So yeah, just text us, Sim. We'll get your sweatshirt squared away, and include your size for us as well. These run pretty true, right? Wouldn't you say?
A little bit smaller side.
Little small, yeah.
Little small?
probably, but
He's probably a large, but yeah.
6'3", yeah.
I'd
Oh,
say
that's
at
so
least.
big, boys. So I mean, Bradford, who's off the line? I mean, I guess it's the Christian Haynes, Lumea, whatever.
I think Bradford might be gone, dude.
Well, whomever, yeah.
I think Christian Haynes actually fits this scheme pretty well. So I think it's Haynes and Zabel are your guards.
That's
I mean,
fine.
they still might draft someone. They could still double up in the second round on Ratledge. They might just remake it all. They could use Zabel at center.
Yeah. I mean, Zabel's day one starter.
He's a starter. It's just where you're going to put him.
Yeah. How do you feel about Cross and Lucas?
I think they're going to exercise the 5th-year option on Cross. But they might extend him. They might just extend him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if they could stay healthy, I feel pretty good about them, to be honest.
Sure.
Abe Lucas is a question. I mean, just
Lucas is a huge question mark, which I would not be opposed. Like, that's why I didn't really mind like a Josh Simmons there either.
Sure.
Because it's like he could be the right tackle of the future if Abe Lucas can't stay healthy. Which I suppose like Zabel could technically do, but I feel like he's gonna thrive more interior.
Yeah. Oh, I love that pick. That's a very good pick for us.
That's such a great pick. Like, and I know it's like chalk, but like they didn't overthink it, you know?
Yeah.
I think everything that I was reading to is it was coming down to Zabel or McMillan.
Yeah.
And if one of those guys was there, they were going to pick him. Now, if both were there, I think they would have taken McMillan, personally.
I think you're right. Yeah. But I like the pick. Chalk. It's what we need. Improves Darnold because we've seen him under pressure and it's not great, right? So giving him better time to throw, better blocking in front of K9 or Charbonnet or whomever it is. Just a solid pick.
Yeah.
All right, so here's where things stand.
Like the other
I feel really good about that, guys. I feel really good about that. And day 2, we have what? We've 4 picks tomorrow?
4 picks tomorrow. Yeah. That's right.
Woo! Any chance that we trade back up into the first round for anyone?
I really doubt it. So. I really doubt it.
I don't think that there's a
would there be anyone that would slip that would be like, ooh, that could be intriguing? That's like left on the board.
I mean, the only player that's left on the board that I'm like, I absolutely think he's a stud is, well, I shouldn't say that. Counting out, let me rephrase this. The only player that I think is on the board that's an absolute stud at a position of need is Emeka Egbuka, but that doesn't make sense because he's a carbon copy of JSN.
Right.
And Cooper Cup. So,
yeah. I don't think that's a fit for the Seahawks, unfortunately. Yeah. I love Egbuka, though, on another team.
That's the only name that I see on this board that would
Will Johnson
was the right fit. Will Johnson's got me sketched out a little bit with his. I mean, I know he was hurt dealing with injuries this past season, but he wasn't great. Didn't run well at the combine. It's like I wouldn't sacrifice to get up there for him. Like if he's there for us in the second round, then oh yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I think overall, I feel like this is on the weaker side of draft classes. There's just not
Sure.
that many, especially.
There's not a lot of blue chip guys. I mean, there's probably, they talk about how like in most drafts there's what, 18 to 22 actual first round grades on guys.
Yeah.
And
we're
like
at the
this
point
one
of
it's
the
like
draft.
10.
Yeah. And we're at the
Like
point of the
10 to
draft where
12.
those guys are all gone.
Yep.
There's really not another name besides Emeka that screams like huge value at this point.
Yeah. I would tend to agree.
I do love Travion going in the back of the first, though.
Oh, sure. I just don't think he's a fit for the Seahawks.
No.
At least not unless we're going to trade Walker. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Travion.
Yeah. We all know that.
We're well aware, Justin. We're well aware, Avalanche.
I said that enough?
All right.
Yeah.
We got the Buccaneers are on the clock.
Pick is in.
Mike Green?
Yeah.
Todd Campbell?
Well,
I think either of those two.
Stewart. It could be Donovan Iziruaku.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I just think, it's all shifting down on the.
Yeah, I
the
feel like there's
order.
some players
So
that are
Mike Green-
sliding right now.
Yeah,
What if they took Matthew Golden here? How'd you guys feel about your Jalen McMillan stocks?
I mean,
I
not
wouldn't be
good.
worried about it.
Not good. No, I don't like it.
Okay, that is something that I saw in like quite a few mock drafts the last couple of days. So the Bucks taking a wide receiver. I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
what? That makes no
Well, I
sense.
think it's just like Mike Evans is getting old.
Mike
Chris
Evans,
Godwin's
Godwin,
hurt.
yeah.
But like, you're going all in now.
Yeah,
If you're the Bucks, right?
you should be. All right, Roger's gonna announce this pick, and then between picks, I do have to go grab a phone charger. Wow! Wow! Wow!
Dang.
I think you guys are gonna be pissed.
Oh no, I put ESPN on.
Oh,
my phone so I can
You guys
see
are
it.
gonna be pissed.
yo.
You guys are gonna be pissed.
I don't understand that at all.
Whoa, they hate Jalen McMillan. They hate him.
No, they don't.
I think he
No,
sucks.
they don't.
They think he is absolute garbage.
Dude,
Is Mike Evans out?
Emeka just takes Jalen's spot. I mean,
Did I trade for Mike Evans for nothing?
Whoa,
what are they doing?
Igbuka. I mean, we were just talking.
Look,
about
good
it. We
player,
love-
really good player.
love
We just
Igbuka.
said
I love him as a player, but like, what are the Bucks doing?
they're gonna go 4 wide all the time.
No, Jalen McMillan doesn't. I'm being serious. He does not start for this team if Godwin is healthy.
No.
That's wild.
Whoa.
I don't understand that.
They're 4 receivers deep, and they have Kate Otten, and Kate Otten's fine. But
That's not a nice pick for the Vikings.
no, I mean you could always take a Mecca at 103 and then you insulate your value.
Yeah, no thanks.
Dude, Emeka might slip to 209.
I am really surprised. Yeah, Sim, that the Bucks didn't go defense here. You would have
That's
thought
shocking.
they went some sort of D edge or D lineman. Yeah,
I might be
Or even linebacker. Like,
yeah.
they're aging out at linebacker. Like, John Campbell.
Yeah,
Is there one more down?
I mean, they could have even gone a corner,
Even on
right?
Converse.
They could have gone Will Campbell or Jade Barron. I think these of those would have been good
Yeah.
picks for him too. But to go Mecca, I mean, Mecca definitely deserves to go around this range. Just I thought it would have been the next pick to the Broncos.
Yeah. Dang, man.
Whoa, that's a shocker.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I like Tyler's comment there. The Mecca is damn good at
Mhm.
run blocking.
Yep.
He's just an all-around great player. Like, he's
Mhm.
well above average at every aspect of being a wide receiver. He's going to be a very good NFL player for a long time.
He has one of the highest floors in this draft class. Like you just know he's going to be at very worst, he's going to be a solid player at worst.
Yes. He'll be like a 10-year wide receiver 2.
Like a Tyler Lockett-ish.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
He might be the highest floor of anyone in this draft.
Yep. I totally agree.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I wish he would have stayed. I wish he would have stayed home and won a championship at Washington. That's all. But
yeah, people might want to put in trade offers for Bucky. He might go that crazy.
Bucky might not get the ball handed off to him like at all.
Oh, he will. He will. Trust.
He'll catch some passes too.
Did they wait? I just heard they announced him as Agbuka as a running back.
Oh, yeah.
Probably could do that too.
Oh.
Robert Woods 2.0. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't see
either.
that.
Wow, that's surprising.
That's a
That's
surprise.
Say the least.
Pretty interesting.
All right, so Broncos.
There's some defensive players that are slipping here.
Yeah,
Which is interesting because going into this draft, it was like the strength of the draft is what a lot of people thought was on the
Sure.
defensive side of the ball.
For the most part, yeah.
So yeah, who's available? Both corners are available for the Broncos. I don't think they need corner though. For my recollection.
Dude, I think this is Hampton.
Yeah,
I mean, this was mocked forever. It was Hampton going here.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're down to a minute 30 on the clock, and they still haven't made the pick, though. So
I've got positions of need, top 3 positions of need: running back, wide receiver, corner. This
Okay,
could be
so they could
golden.
use corner.
This could be golden.
Could
be Golden. Yeah. I really hope it's not Golden because I feel like if it's not here, I feel like he's definitely going to Green Bay.
How does that fit them? So they have Cortland Sutton, kind of that X style receiver. Who else do they have? They have Vele, another big guy.
Troy
And then
Franklin.
whatever. Troy Franklin looks like he sucks. I should have never picked
I think
him.
Golden
He can't
would be
run
a
in a
good
straight
fit.
line. Yeah, I mean, he's a burner. I felt like Agbuka would have been the perfect fit for the Broncos, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like prototype.
I think it's going to be Hampton.
I feel like the Broncos are primed to take like Higgins or something like that in the second round.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cortland Sutton 2.0.
It's faster, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's faster in the 40. I didn't think that he showed like crazy game speed. But I do like Higgins. I think he's a very good player. All right, pick is in for the Broncos.
They're just gonna keep showing Mel's best available and
Yeah, I was
Shadur
just gonna
being there at the
say.
top for like until like the third round when he actually goes.
Man, if
George Sanders-
Travion goes to the Broncos here, I'm smashing 102. Smashing.
It's already done at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay
No
a king's
trade
ransom.
talks.
You'd have to pay a king's ransom.
So no. But like if Hampton goes here, not smashing.
I mean, it's a likely, but it's not a smash. I just like Henderson a lot better.
Yeah.
But landing spots matter for running backs.
Oh, do they ever?
Matthew Golden's still in the green room.
He's pissed.
Well, I don't know who you think you are, buddy.
He certainly was not wide receiver 1 in my eyes at all.
No, I can't believe people had him that. It's just like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Do we think Bo Nix is legit?
No.
Oh, sure. You say that?
I think he's an above average quarterback.
I think you're going to see a very significant sophomore slump.
I don't know, man.
You think
Huge
I think-
legit?
proportions.
Well, I think what he has going for him is he's got Sean Payton in his ear.
Yeah, that's true. He does. And he's willing to listen, I guess, unlike Russell.
Well, and he fits
Or
that
CEO
scheme so well.
Yeah.
All things considered, I honestly do like Bo Nix. I don't know. I'm like
Clip that.
No, like He's
We're
kind
gonna use it in our future intro.
Yeah, as our intro. Yeah.
No, he's a good dude. He's a likable
Seattle
guy.
fans talking
Yes.
Seattle sports. You know, honestly, I like Bo Nix.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk Huskies at some point. Hey, we had a big flip today.
Yeah, we did.
Who knows if it matters?
Ooh.
But... Wow. Okay,
Okay.
did not expect that.
I
We're all talking receivers and running backs.
I mean,
someone that slipped, though.
Someone
that slipped, though.
Yeah.
Jadae Barron, Texas cornerback.
All right, so that pairs him with Patrick Surtain, right?
It's
And so
pretty damn good duo.
Surtain's arguably the best corner in the league. So, yeah.
All right, here's where I take the lead, fellas.
Wow. Well, Hampton's still on the board for the Steelers here.
All of our picks are possible
all
here.
on the board here. Jackson
This is
Dart
gonna
could
be
easily go to the
consequential.
Steelers.
I think whoever wins this pick might win it.
I think that's most likely scenario.
Well,
The
if I
odds
win,
of getting
I might.
another pick
Yeah.
correct.
I feel pretty good about 23.
Yeah, because none of us are right with the Chargers. Green Bay.
I think Will Johnson could definitely go to Green Bay though too. I think those are the two likely at this point.
Interesting.
I like Travion to Washington too. Like, I think that's a pretty good landing spot too, Justin.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Love it.
Yeah.
Because I think B-Rob is
Oh.
done.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean,
I just
is
got a
Eckler
straight
even
offer.
still on the team?
Oh, straight up, Brian Robinson for Keon Coleman.
Yeah. Declined. Not even love Coleman, but declined.
Yeah.
Man, I really thought that was going to be Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
There's just too much.
Where does he I mean, if he goes to Pittsburgh, I guess. Like, otherwise, Chargers.
Chargers for sure could go there because they have they have Najee, but they could split time and then Hampton takes over long term.
I would not love that for my Najee share.
Don't see Green Bay, but I mean, shit, Green Bay's done weirder things.
Man,
I saw a mock to Minnesota for Hampton.
Yes, I saw that too. That would be nice.
Ugh.
Though it's
That would
kind of
not be
gross
good.
for Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, though. That'd be gross. Might as well just give me Aaron Jones for a 4th rounder at that point, Connor.
I'll do a 3rd, 4th swap.
The Rams, that would be weird. Houston,
Pick us in for the Steelers.
Houston could be a sneaky running back destination with
Totally. I could see Houston for sure. Kansas City for sure too. But
This has got to be Shador.
I don't think it is, dude.
I don't think so, man.
I don't think it is. I think that's a lot of smoke.
I think it's smoke. I think it's smoke-a-roni. I don't think so. I mean, Pittsburgh's starting quarterback right now is Mason Rudolph.
I will say I'm not very confident because they're showing Jackson Dart right now and he's not on the phone.
There's nothing
Yeah,
going on
but
in
they
the Dart
did that with
household.
Penix. Remember for Atlanta, they showed Penix before, and we're like, why the hell are they showing Penix?
Oh, that's
before
true.
Atlanta? And then,
No, this is Shador.
So this could be Dart.
There was some live action happening at the Shador.
Have they even showed Shador once tonight?
Yeah,
Like,
they did
Yeah,
on
they showed
NFL
him.
Network. They did.
They've
Okay.
shown him a couple times on ESPN. They were just
was
showing
okay.
him, and there was a bunch of action going on. People moving around, cameras coming on.
Mel's like, this is Shador. This is definitely Shador.
Mel's best available player.
Yeah. He should have gone 3. He's going to
This
go
is
21
crazy.
near.
I can't believe he's still here.
Yeah.
Todd.
Dot, 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 dot.
Alrighty, here we go.
Here we go.
This is what separates the men amongst boys.
Yeah,
This selection right here.
I don't feel confident.
I don't feel great either.
I don't think it's Dart.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
None of us.
Oh,
None of
We're all still in it.
Oh,
I don't think I had Harmon going in the first round.
I did.
Oh, I'm so.
The
biased.
Steelers are rolling with Mason Rudolph. Let's go.
I mean, that means they're
Aaron
out. They're
Rodgers.
out on both because they would have taken one if they were in on
Mhm.
Dart or Shador. They're out on both.
They'll draft like Will Howard late.
Yep. Yeah. Howard,
Oh boy.
the McCord type. Yeah.
Kyle McCord. Yeah, that's an option.
I knew Harmon was going to go. I was looking at the.
I guess
he was like minus 1,300 to go in the first round, and I was like, "What?"
while we're between picks here, do you think the Seahawks take a quarterback? So they signed Sam Darnold. They signed Drew Lock as the backup, and now apparently Sam Howell is available for trade. I mean,
Yeah, I do. I think
John Schneider has taken 2 quarterbacks in his tenure. He likes to make people think that he's taking a quarterback no matter what. Obviously he didn't do that at 18. I think that was going to be a long shot anyway, but like one of these mid-round guys, do you think he takes a flyer?
I think so. I think once you get to the Will Howard tier, I don't think they're going to take one tomorrow. I think they're going to take one on Saturday. So,
How happy will Sam be whenever they pick Quinn Ewers in the 3rd round?
Dude, I would be so pissed. Just toss it out.
It's just such a waste. That means like you gave up Geno for nothing, really, is what you gave him up for.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, that would be really bad. But I do think, I mean, we've drafted what? 2? Schneider's drafted 2 quarterbacks, right? Russell and what was the 7th rounder? Magoo?
Alex Magoo.
I mean, I think, Grant, to your point, I think Rodgers is definitely still in the mix for the Steelers. I think he's waiting. I think he would love to go to the Vikings because
he really wants to go to the Vikings. Really wants to go to the Vikings.
So if McCarthy has like an injury setback or doesn't look,
he's waiting for that.
But the Steelers are lots of eggs in the basket of Mason Rudolph for sure.
I like having a share of him.
But also they could trade for Kirk Cousins. That's an option.
Totally. Yep. I think those are the 2 most likely scenarios at this point for the Steelers. Rodgers or they trade for Kirk Cousins.
They could
tomorrow,
say
probably.
Enough with your flat earth, weird kumbaya hut nonsense, Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think they should be waiting for Rodgers, personally. Like, that's just me. But I think either try to go for Rodgers or just like punt this entire year with Mason Rudolph and then go for a quarterback next year.
What do the Chargers do here? I mean,
Hampton makes a lot of sense.
I think they could go golden. As crazy as that sounds, I think they could. It's a massive bust,
like a field stretcher. Yeah.
I've got a good sneaky pick for them right here.
Well, don't change your pick.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Ted McMillan.
I think it could be Mason Taylor.
That's such a reach, though. I don't think
it's a reach.
I think it's a damn good fit for them, but it's a hell of a reach.
A hell of a reach. I mean, they should have, just.
They can probably get him in the 2nd.
Oh yeah.
You
really like Mason Taylor?
Oh no.
Liar.
No, I think he's good. I think he's really good.
I think he might even be your tight end too over Tyler Warren.
No,
come on.
No.
Yeah.
So if he lands with the Chargers,
I think Matthew Golden could go here. Who else do they have? Do they have edge rushers? I mean, is Bosa still there?
Yes.
No. Joey Bosa went somewhere else, I think.
Where is he?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the Bills. He's in the Bills now. Okay, they could go edge rusher here. I mean, so Mike Green is still there.
That's a good bet.
Didn't he like mow Josh Connerly over at the Senior Bowl? Just absolutely annihilated him.
Obliterated him.
They could go the Boston College kid, Izzy Raku.
Something like that.
James Hurst Jr. Be a reach, but.
And then Hampton's there. I mean, sneaky pick for Henderson if they want to compliment Najee Harris here. That would kind of be the 1-2 punch.
Oh, that would be nice.
As a Justin Herbert owner, a little dump.
I'm not loving my board right now, guys.
I mean, everyone's in it. I'm one behind you guys, so 6-6 to 5.
I have 3 guys for sure that are not going to be it. 4 guys for sure that are not going to be it.
I have 5.
You have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're right.
Uh-oh.
How many does Justin have? 1, 2,
Like 4.
3, 4. Yeah, you have 4. All right. Well, maybe I'm not that bad.
No, everyone's still in it.
So you're at 5, Justin, and Sam and I are still at 6.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm so glad you guys got the Gray Zabel. It's worth losing this. Oh man, if it was
Dude,
Matthew Golden,
that's a good
oh,
that's a good pick, man. I think
such
it's a good pick.
pick.
I think it's a shift in John Schneider's thinking. Like he has never drafted an FCS lineman. He has never drafted interior offensive line this high.
No.
He's never valued it this high. He's been outspoken about that. Like that is a monumental shift in their strategy and how they are thinking about shaping this team and building this team.
Well, I think it's a self-admission in some regard that
Which you have to at this point. Like I think Jody Schneider, Jody Allen. Well, Jody Schneider, Jody Allen was in. Jody Allen was in there. Like, if you don't take an offensive lineman here, you're fired.
Fired, yeah. What was I gonna say?
Everyone knows what the problem was. Like, it's no secret. I mean, he tries to pawn it off as, like it'd be nice if he just like self-admitted it, like openly. Like, I guess this is as self-admitted he's going to be. But like he always says, everyone's looking for offensive line. Like.
Yeah.
The picks that we've had have turned into, like they've had second contracts elsewhere and stuff like that. But you didn't resign them though. Like,
who was the guy we took last year from like the middle of nowhere school late in the draft?
Oh, the tackle?
Yeah, what was
Finley?
Finley.
The Finley guy.
College.
Yeah. Jarrell?
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Michael Jarrell. Well, and they like Jalen Sundell, I guess, at center too. Like, it's like, are these guys really gonna cut it? Like,
dude, the Chargers are down to 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3.
Expired. They forfeit the pick.
1. Yeah, can Green Bay pick now?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the pick is in.
Oh, Harbaugh.
Last second, huh? Harbaugh's.
Yeah, so what are they debating on? So they used their whole time. What are they?
You know what I think?
What other Michigan guy can they take?
No, I think Cleveland is trying to trade up to get Shador, and I think that's how Justin's going to win this right here. We're going to go red the rest of the way, and Justin's going to get the double
Shador at Minnesota.
Boost past us both. Shador at 24 with the trade.
That'd be a nice
How
win.
epic
That
would
would be a nice win.
I could see Jahad Campbell here. I could see Golden here.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Will Johnson here.
I could see Mike Green here.
I could see Mike Green here.
Yeah.
Are we just starting to list off names?
No, I mean their needs too. Asshole. Yeah.
Just kidding. Lighten up.
I also wondered if Rodgers might end up with the 49ers if things collapse with Purdy. I mean, I don't know. I don't see Shanahan.
I think they end up re-signing Purdy, but
yeah.
Or extending Purdy, I should say.
I mean, I hope the 49ers extend Purdy. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's it. I think he's been the beneficiary of some coziness.
Yeah.
They're in
good
Ninerland.
Positions, very good offensive scheme.
That line needs some help, dude. If Trent Williams goes down, like their offensive line's in shambles.
Yeah.
And he's like what, 38?
The ageless wonder. I have no idea how old he is. I just
Remember when he punched Richard Sherman in the face in the playoff game?
yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna punch me? Okay, do it then.
Slap.
It was so loud in the camera too.
I know.
All right.
Wow. Oh man.
Oh,
All right.
Oh boy.
I'm out on Najee.
Oh boy. Justin,
Oh, the
I'm
Chargers.
very curious to hear your thoughts on this one.
Oh, are you?
Oh,
I'll sit this one
CC,
out.
yes, very intrigued.
No, I gotta go run and get water. So you guys take the lead on
No,
this
no, no,
one.
no, no. I'm absolutely not.
I think we know our 102.
I don't think so. Justin doesn't like Hampton, but that's a nice landing spot.
That's an excellent landing spot.
It's a first round
It's
running
beautiful.
back.
Some could say a great
Great hit
landing
rate.
spot. Yeah.
So, not Najee's split time for a year and then he's out.
I would imagine. Yeah, I don't think Najee does nothing. I mean, they signed him to like how big of a deal was it?
It wasn't that big. It was like $4 million.
Was that
I'll
it?
pull it up.
For some reason, I thought it was 8.
I think it has the some escalators in there, but
Yeah.
It's a 1 year, $5 million contract.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, worth up to blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
He might be out, dude.
Yeah, he's for sure out.
Oof.
Crap. That was not a good trade.
I immediately regret my decision.
I'm regretting so many things right now.
Simran trying to.
Why am I on
You and
waste
Washington.
management?
Yeah, we got to pay our bills.
I don't know what happened there, guys. Sorry.
Gotta pick up my yard waste. God damn, it's been 3 weeks.
I got a big yard, man. I got a big yard.
It is trash and recycle night tonight over here in Auburn for sure.
Oh, that was last night for us. This morning. Liam loves trash morning.
Ooh.
Oh, he is all about the garbage truck. It took the green can. Yes, it took the green can. It's gonna come back to take the blue can, and the gray can.
Well, sorry to break it to you, Liam, but they're not coming to pick up the green can anytime soon because that's not paying the bills.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
Hampton, you asked my thoughts. I think he can be a Najee type player, believe it or not. I think that level of production, they're different players for sure. But that level of production,
I feel like they kind of repeat each other.
Yeah.
Dude, Najee's out, dude. That sucks.
Oh, yeah. Najee's done. You might as well just put him on the free agent waiver wire.
I might cut him.
Do it. You should do it right now.
Would I take a third rounder for Najee?
2027, sure.
Jesus, dude. I think he's worth more than that. I'll just wait. I'll wait it out.
I'll give you a 28 third after the draft for Najee Harris.
In the red zone league?
Oh, yeah. I don't need to do anything in that league.
Yeah, I don't have him in our Howard Schultz league.
Who has him in our league?
I think
Sydney
has him.
Sydney
I think Sydney still has him.
Oh, bummer. He needed to trade him before.
Yeah, he really.
Oh man,
he needs some kind of like value boost. Pour one out for Sydney and the Golden State Sabres tonight.
Another rebrand there. Yeah.
Yikes.
I like the name.
No more conquistadors in the AI generator. They made some good ones.
Oh yeah,
they did. I think the Sabres would be kind of cool though.
Yeah, Sabres. It's a good addition.
I like the name. I think it's good.
I do too. Some extra meaning there.
I do miss like Triple C though, like CCC.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Because there was Triple B and Triple C.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, technically there's 2 Triple Bs, but the big boys have just totally outmuscled the buoys in
Correct.
Ballard.
Yeah, everyone knows who the Triple Bs are.
Not even going to play away games. They demand Lumen Field. It's a whole thing.
big brother, little brother.
So what does Green Bay do here, guys?
I mean,
I think any of our picks are realistic here.
Oh yeah, I think that's the top 3, really. With Mike Green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of probably
he's dropping a bit.
I
think he goes to Minnesota. I think his floor is Minnesota. Mike Green.
Yeah. I mean, we all had him. We all had him in the teens. Yeah.
Small school, but
Golden, I mean, Green Bay never takes the first round receiver, right? I know there were talks this year would be the year that they do it.
They need one though. They need a wide receiver one.
They have Romeo Dobbs, they have Christian Watson, they have
Jaden
Reed, they have
a lot of wide receiver twos.
Ontavian Wicks.
Yeah, they have a lot of wide receiver twos.
Have you guys seen like the reception perception where they like show the route trees and how often they get open? And
Matt Harmon
Wicks is like green everywhere, but he just can't catch the ball.
Yeah.
He gets open, but he can't.
That's a problem.
Yeah, as a receiver, I guess you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That Green Bay crowd is pretty massive, though. It's not an easy place to get to either.
No.
I mean, the people that go there know how to get there, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so because they're there.
Yep. Correct.
Correct. Yeah. What were you saying?
Good observation.
I'm full of them.
Trying to think, like, where would you even fly into?
Milwaukee? Well, to Green Bay, I think you got to connect.
I think you got to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah, Chicago. Connect through Chicago, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you could connect through like Minneapolis, probably too.
Yeah. Green Bay taking
That's a lot of people
time as well. I mean, this is another Cleveland trade up destination.
Do you guys think Shadur goes in the first at this point?
I mean, I picked it, so I'll say yes. But I mean,
okay, who do you think goes first, Jackson Dart or Shadur at this point?
Shadur. I mean, is there any team left that actually needs a quarterback? No.
Not in the first, currently.
No. I mean, you could see the Rams take one. Like, they could take Jackson Dart or something, you know, as a study behind Stafford, for sure.
Yep.
Who's their back? Is it Jimmy G still?
Yes.
So, if it's Shadur, I think it has to be a trade up. I don't see McVay dealing with that. I agree, Brad.
Browns or Giants, right? Like, that's who it's got to
be. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's going to be a stick and pick, the only one that makes any sense is the Rams.
What a weird quarterback room that would be. Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Shadur Sanders. Like, what a weird-ass quarterback room in the Giants.
Yeah.
I
want to trade for... Go ahead.
How does Jameis Winston not have his own reality show?
Dude.
Like, I would...
He's got a career after football, dude. He's going to be fine.
I would tune like
he's so entertaining.
The backup. Like I would just watch him walking around.
Yeah,
like,
he's so entertaining.
With people is hilarious.
He's so entertaining.
Oh man,
I feel like this might be Will Johnson.
I hope
that
so.
would be a good pick.
Oh, Marion Hampton to the Chargers. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
If you don't take him, I'm taking him.
We know that.
I don't know that you are. You're gonna pass Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
When he's the wide receiver too.
That's true in Jacksonville. Yes.
Yeah.
Different.
He was at the Browns. I mean, his Judy stock's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's huge for you.
That's pretty big.
The Judy.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
I'm not feeling great about that because I already sold Judy.
Might be tempted by Cam Ward at 103.
I mean, yeah, a lot of depending on the dynasty creator you watch.
If you don't have a quarterback in a month here, yeah, you're gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't have the audio on. Who's this guy talking?
I don't know.
Come on.
Our Brett's comments on the Giants.
Yeah, the cursed QB room. Yeah. Hey
Brett, you want Russ? Just add to your plethora of QBs. We've traded Russ back and forth like 3 times already. So.
Oh, the troll has finally awoken.
It's a lot of red on that spreadsheet. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just close that then.
I was gonna close. To be fair, a lot of those mock drafters probably have a lot of red.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this got messy.
It's been
really
a
quick.
weird. I'll trade you Stafford. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, guys! Oh boy, guys! Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Hey Anna, what are you gonna say to that last one, huh? What are you gonna say to that last one, Anna?
Oh, that's big. Connor needs that. Look at him.
Oh, I'm feeling good about that, boys.
Oh, that might be the win right there.
That could be.
I need a Shador trade up to have any chance right now.
I'm not feeling good until I'm past like 28.
Dude, I'm going to win it with Nick Emenwari.
At 32. It's inevitable. Sam Hoganson is inevitable.
Yeah, it's coming.
The Vikings is a prime spot for someone to trade up.
That was my thinking. They have 5 picks, I think, this draft in total. They do
Like,
not have many.
I could definitely see your scenario here, Justin. I see it more with New York than I do Cleveland.
That's the problem.
Just because Cleveland has the first pick in the second round.
But they have that extra second from Jacksonville now.
That's true. That's true.
Which I imagine there had to be a high second.
It's more just like I feel like they know that one of the two is going to slip to them.
But
Pick is in.
Pick
Pick
is in. So
That was quick.
shock me.
Dang.
Who are they?
Unless
Emenwari? Emenwari?
Let's see.
Will Johnson?
I feel Will Johnson is a strong play here, right? I think either.
If Travion goes here, I might cry.
Oh God.
Just destroy my value of my dynasty team all in one night. Who else? Who else could be a possibility here?
Could they go Malachi Starks?
It was quick,
Yes.
dude. Do you think
Corner,
do you like
offensive
Starks or do you like Emenwari better? Like Starks is like the better safety, I think, but Emenwari is such a freak athlete.
Starks.
Starks.
You like
is
Starks
probably
better?
a complete
I mean,
player.
Starks is for sure the higher floor.
Yeah.
Emenwari's definitely the higher ceiling though too. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Wait. Matthew Golden just took over the podium.
Whoa.
what's he saying?
What?
I don't know.
I'm out to prove my haters wrong.
Yeah.
No, it's the
Everyone
draft
that passed on me.
The draft is in Green Bay, though.
Oh, it's in Green Bay. Yeah, that's
It's
why.
cold as shit up here. I don't know where I'm at.
Do you guys like that from a dynasty value?
No.
Honestly, you know what? I don't hate it for Jaden Reed. Call me crazy, but they could use him as more of a possession receiver now.
Yeah, it should open things up for him underneath, right?
Right. Yeah. So
I
I
think
actually
you're
don't
just-
hate it. It could be
It's
some
just-
copium. It could be.
They
right?
they haven't had that field stretcher because Christian Watson keeps getting hurt, right?
Right. Yeah.
I just feel like it's another noodle in the spaghetti bowl that you throw.
I hear that argument too. Like they're full of wide receiver 2, 3s.
Oh yeah.
right.
Matthew
Like
Golden, who I don't think is a wide receiver one.
no, he's not a true X. He's a Z, like in an ideal offense. I thought he was the perfect complement, honestly, to CeeDee Lamb in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I think it made a lot of sense for them to go there. Like Tyler, address the offensive line. That's fine. Like sure, but as far as receivers, like I don't think you're going to get a better compliment to CeeDee Lamb than Matthew Golden.
I love how they have to show his highlights from Houston
Because Quinn Ewers was so bad. Yeah.
Oh, here's one Quinn Ewers. Oh, you over through it. Oh,
No, that was
Trail.
definitely
Honestly,
that was
should've
definitely
been-
from Arch Manning.
It definitely should have been picked off.
They're not showing the QB. It's all from Arch Manning.
That was a late throw.
We're just hating.
Dude, yours is so.
You guys were in on Matthew Golden though. You guys liked him, so like.
No, I actually really like Golden. I think he's a super good wide
I'm out
receiver.
on Golden.
Wow.
I'm talking about from a dynasty perspective, though. That's where all my.
You're out. You're out now, or you were out.
Both.
I was in, depending on landing spot. I'm out now.
You don't like the Packers landing spot.
No, I hate it.
Where would you have rather seen him go?
Let's take a look. I
I
mean,
mean,
Dallas
the boys would have been good. Yep.
Arizona would have been nice.
Yeah.
Denver would have been great.
Yeah. Dude, Tampa, Emeka Egbuka. Wow.
That's kind of crazy for this
The
draft.
Vikings
The
also
Vikings-
select Derek Harmon. What?
That the Vikings are drafting right after Green Bay in Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So many boos probably right now if I had the volume on.
Ooh.
It's a good pick. It's a little bit of a reach, but it's a good pick.
Did they need a Donovan Jackson? Well, I guess.
Yeah.
They could always use O-line. I mean, they lost their center, but they also got one, right? They got the center that we were after, Freeze.
Yeah.
I don't know their guard situation. Houston trades the pick to New York. Here it is, Jackson Dart. Is it Jackson Dart or is it Shador?
Whoa, okay, we got a trade.
Shador.
You think it's Shador?
Yeah.
I think it's Jackson Dart.
All the smoke around New York was Jackson Dart.
I think it's Jackson Dart.
It's Shador.
Why did they think they needed to trade up before LA? They thought LA was taking a quarterback.
Well, then maybe it is.
They would have, and who would LA take?
Dart for sure.
Dart, probably.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably
It's
right.
Dart.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it by one.
Yep, Dart's going now.
It's Dart.
Has to be.
If Grant's
Dang.
still out there,
This is why Pittsburgh took forever and the Chargers took forever. I bet New York was calling all these teams, right, to try and move up ahead of LA.
oh yeah,
Not a lot
for sure.
going on in the Sanders room.
Nope.
Dude, I think he's second round. I think he's going to Cleveland.
Destin now. Yeah, I think Cleveland's just going to wait for him now to come to him.
I don't know. I feel like you still trade up to get a fifth-year option on the quarterback.
He's gonna flame out so fast in Cleveland, like all quarterbacks do.
It's Jackson. They look way too happy in that house.
Yeah, it's Dart.
We've got a
Yep.
hug.
He's
Yeah, taking a picture. Yeah, it's Dart.
Good for him.
He doesn't look that happy.
Did you see him on the Gruden show? His I don't know, his cadence, and Gruden was having to do cadence, and it looked so bad. Like
Dart
Gruden
or
looks,
Sanders?
Dart.
Oh, my mom was asking what are the beverages of choice tonight. Justin, you had cider. Sam, you were drinking whiskey?
Yeah, I started
Pendleton?
with Pendleton, but now I'm over to the Trader Joe's blended Scotch whiskey.
I will say that our buddy Nick Schoenwald was saying that the 12-year Scotch at Costco was pretty tasty. I have not tried it, but it sounded intriguing. Just thought I would mention that. I'm sipping on Irish whiskey with ginger ale.
That's nice.
Sounds nice. Brett asked Henderson to Washington. I sure hope.
I think that's very, very, very likely at this point.
I love that for a lot of reasons.
Yes.
Burden cooked.
Okay, Justin.
I like what you're doing. Keep going.
Travion to Washington. O'Marion to LA.
Yeah.
Chargers. 102. What are you doing?
I think they're both great players, and they both deserve to be.
Oh Jesus, we're gonna get all the cliches.
He's taking Trey.
We're gonna have to do some preparation and separate the preparation. You know, we're gonna have to figure out which one is true.
Why not us?
Avalanche material. Why not us? But I think they're both worthy.
They not like us.
Of being in that slot. I think they're both great players and great men of character.
Jesus, okay.
So well said.
Anna asks if she can borrow my Costco card. Why? Like,
I mean, I don't
do you
know.
guys not have one in the Hoganson family?
No, she's on my parents' Costco plan. What do you think?
I don't know if that's the right Costco card. I mean, the membership might have expired with all these payments that
I don't think we look a lot alike, Anna.
Probably not.
Brett also asked, is Burden cooked? I don't know if there was ever a time where he wasn't cooked.
No, he's going in the second round.
Maybe.
If he goes to the Titans, then Tyler Lockett's taking his job. So
all I'm saying, like, dude cannot. He did not show it on tape.
what do you guys think of Tyler Lockett going to the Titans? You don't care?
I feel bad. I wish he would retire.
Yeah,
but
He's making $6 million.
Yeah.
I love Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
I think he's
Dude, he was a damn good receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I just wish he
so underrated.
had a little more yards after catch. You know,
He went down pretty quick, but I think that also
I do like
lengthened his career.
for sure.
Yeah. Business decisions have been made.
Yep. I don't hate it. He can get open. I feel like he could be a pretty good outlet for Cam Ward. I think that's like a pretty friendly option.
Yeah. Rank the Green Bay receivers 1 through 3.
Mm.
I mean, Jaden Reed's got to be 1.
As of right now, I mean, until we see Golden onto the field, Golden's 2.
Golden's ceiling's higher though.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
3 is Tucker Kraft.
I don't even like Kraft that much.
I don't know. Maybe, probably.
Could be Musgrave.
No. It'd be another receiver.
Romeo Dobbs.
It'd be Dobbs, Wicks, or Jacobs out of the backfield.
Can't
Or you know who it is? It's Marshawn Lloyd.
Oh God, hasn't seen the light of day.
But he's been hurt.
He's been hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point.
Josh Jacobs better watch out.
Yeah, traded.
Tyler's. I hope Grant's still still here. Okay, yeah. Tyler's talking crap again.
I don't think Christian Watson is. I don't know.
I think he's cooked.
Such a gadgety player to me.
Well, his hamstrings are cheese, dude. Like,
oh yeah, they're absolute cheese.
Slippery.
he cannot stay healthy. Yeah. There it is. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jackson.
So
you got
he sits for a year though, I think.
You would think.
Oh, for sure.
You would think. You got Wilson, Winston. I don't even know why they got Winston, to be honest. But
dude, I'm in trouble, boys.
I think Winston still could be the backup there. I think they want Dart to like chill for a year. Like if Russ got hurt, I think they'd still put Winston in before Dart.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
But like to me, this is such a crazy play for the Giants. Like it's so stupid to me. Like it is.
What's stupid about it?
So arrogant of Dable to think that like I'm gonna roll out Russell Wilson.
Whoa! Atlanta just traded up.
Yep.
What is ATL doing?
Atlanta.
They're trading for Shador. Michael Penix is out.
So who would they be getting? A receiver,
Mike Green.
Someone, Jahad Campbell, Will Johnson, someone that slipped.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to go Mike Green, Jahad Campbell.
Mike Green, that's who it is, because they were rumored to get him at 15.
Yeah.
It's Mike Green. It's Mike Green.
So they would get Jalen Walker and Mike Green. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
They needed some pass rush.
Atlanta's coming.
It's not good for Braylon Trice, but yeah, it's pretty good.
No, Braylon Trice is cooked, but DeVito's not even QB4. Maybe probably off.
I don't think DeVito's on the roster in a month.
No more DeVito.
Yeah, he has time.
Dude, the Rams were calling around, being like, "We don't want."
Do you guys like Jackson Dart?
I do.
I know you do, Sam. 201.
So Sam, yeah, I was gonna say him landing in with the Giants, like 201. Is he on the board for you?
Yeah, he's on the board for me. I'm less inclined to take him than I was.
Yeah,
like he's not.
You were thinking like would like Pittsburgh or Cleveland be a better spot for you?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think he has much of a chance to start this year.
Would you take Shador or Jackson Dart? Say Shador.
Yeah, Shador goes to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I'm updating our thing.
Jesus, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the trades updated.
Dart looks like a TikToker.
Yeah, he does.
Is that his Is that because of his glasses, Sam?
And the haircut. And the
chain. The haircut, yeah.
With the chain too.
No, cheapers. I'm out.
And it's gone.
And it's over. What was the question?
Lasted 1 minute.
Whoa, the Falcons traded a future 1 to the Rams.
What? No way. What did they get in return for
Falcons traded 46, 242, and a 26 first for Rams number 26 and 101. Whoa.
What?
That's an awful trade.
Whoa. Holy
bro.
Nikes.
Dude, Fontenot's high.
What is he? A 26 first to move up to the
25th pick?
Whoa.
26th pick.
Oh my God. So who do they really love? It's got to be like Will Johnson, right?
Dude, these trade ups are awful. Giving up 20, like everyone must think the next year's class sucks.
Everyone hates 26 class. That's the only reason you do it. You think it sucks. Yeah.
What in tarnation?
But this class isn't even that good.
Whoa. I mean, I hate that for the Rams because they have extra capital, but
yeah, no shit.
What? I mean, I guess.
And Atlanta's probably a playoff team, but
I mean, I guess the Rams are going all the way to 40 something, right? Whatever I said.
That is late. Yeah, you're right.
But still, a 26 first.
That's crazy. I would have taken that. James Pierce. Wow.
Wow. You really need
to trade
up for that?
Do we trade up for Mike Green?
I mean, I think it's in play, honestly.
We have 50 and 52. That's our next 2 picks.
Yeah.
What in the world?
I mean, I'm not giving up future first to go get him, though.
I was off by a pick there. Oh, God, that sucks. If Josh Simmons goes here, guys,
dude,
this is going to get interesting.
Oh, we need Josh Simmons.
This is going to get interesting.
Right, because that would be a 3-way tie, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's down by 1. I think Justin's still down by 1.
I'm down by 2.
But he's still got
down by 2. I'm down by 1.
Yeah. So
you're in trouble. You're in trouble, Justin.
I'm in big trouble. I don't
think you can even win at this point.
No, I can't.
You'd have to get Henderson and Starks.
But he has the same picks.
I have the same pick there, though.
I'm done. Because Pierce needed to go to the Eagles. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I lost.
All right, come on, bring it home, Hoganson.
Let's still need Simmons here because you have him. So
yeah.
And Will Johnson's still in play for Detroit.
If Simmons goes here, though, this gets really interesting at the end.
I 100%. If Johnson's on the board, that is a Dan Campbell guy.
Dude, this is every year, Justin.
And Michigan too. Yeah.
This is every year. He's gonna get this pick, and then he got 2 in a row last year, right at the end to steal it.
Yeah.
It was like it was a stupid garbage pick. The Cardinals with like Darius Robinson.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yep. Guess who the Will Johnson, the Detroit pick came from?
Unreal.
Schrager.
Oh. Could I get Travion at Washington though and get back in it? Could be a tie.
No.
Because then you're gonna get Eamon Wari to Philadelphia. That's fucking stupid, dude. This is garbage.
Oh, baby.
Can already see it coming.
Come on, let's go.
If this isn't Simmons, I'm feeling good. But if this is Simmons, I'm not feeling good.
I mean, this has got to be Simmons, right?
It could be a lot of guys, dude. It could be Mike Green.
No, dude. Offensive
they
line
need
is their
Simmons.
number one need, then corner, then safety. It's either Starks, Eamon Wari, or Simmons.
I don't know. They could get an edge for sure. On my
Yeah,
need,
they could get an edge.
Edge is there.
I think it's Mike Hall or Eamon Wari.
Mike Hall.
Or sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike Green or Eamon Wari.
There's got to be a Mike Hall from somewhere.
Probably.
Defensive tackle last year, 54th pick to the Browns.
That's what I was thinking of. Definitely not.
What were the Falcons doing?
That's crazy talk.
To give up that for James Pierce Jr. is nuts.
They really, I mean, they must have freaking loved James Pierce Jr. Holy crap.
Why was all the smoke about Mike Green then?
Smoke.
I guess.
It must be like,
That's
James
insane.
Pierce is still available at 2026. Holy shit. It's like most people had James Pierce
Trade everything.
maybe.
Yeah,
in the
maybe
first
at the I had him the last pick. Just yeah.
Fontenot's
He was
like,
like-
we're taking Penix and James Pierce Jr. back to back.
I mean, their Jalen Walker pick was great.
Yeah, that's a good pick. But yeah, I mean, 2 edge rushers, right? For them.
Yeah.
You're still here. Thank you for staying on.
Yeah, 3 hours down.
Probably half an hour to go.
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes here. It usually ends around 4 hours, but I feel like this one's going a little bit quicker. So what are you looking at the Seahawks doing on day 2? Any players you've highlighted, positions of need?
I mean, I would love one of the receivers on day 2.
Is there
You want one of the Iowa State guys? Do you want Trey Harris?
I wonder what the best fit, and I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can convince me because
I feel like Higgins might be the best fit.
I agree. with
Like
that.
need wise. There's other players that I like better.
Okay, so I'm in line with you. I think that I really like Knoll out of Iowa State, the other
Correct.
guy. But I don't think that's the best fit for this team. So
Yeah.
I'm kinda
I think it's too copycat of what you already have.
right.
So
Higgins. I mean, I've seen Trey Harris a few places too. I don't know.
I don't love Trey
I don't
Harris.
love Trey Harris.
yeah, I
either.
don't love him. He's certainly a boomer bust.
He's no DK Metcalf.
No.
No, not quite.
I like Mason Taylor a lot to the Seahawks to upgrade the tight
I
end.
love Mason Taylor. That'd be a really good pick in the second round.
I'm always down for more offensive linemen.
Would you
Yeah.
guys like Tate Ratledge?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I might as well.
I think he is a screaming pick for us as far as just like fit what Mike McDonald like wants as far as just like tenacity and attitude.
I could see.
You'd be doubling up on guard, but I don't think that's a
I don't
bad
care.
thing.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
I mean, honestly, it's what we need.
Yeah.
I could see us going corner.
Yep.
Yeah. What corners are there? I haven't even looked. Like in the second round.
I mean,
Trey Amos.
If you know.
Trey Amos was the name. Talked
Trey
about.
Amos. I saw him like end of first in
Yeah,
some mocks. but
Maxwell Hairston had a lot of end of first.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. If one of those guys slips, I'm down. I am not adverse to letting Woolen walk or trading him.
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
I don't think that he fits McDonald's scheme that well. I think he's a pretty good player, but
I mean, what if Eamon Worry slips to the second?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean that's
Wow.
possible.
It is.
Okay. Not Simmons.
Not
Not Simmons.
Malachi Starks. I mean,
Damn.
probably one of the best players left on the board for me. I mean,
So he did go over Eamon Worry. You guys are right. Interesting pairing with Kyle Hamilton, right?
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a hell of a safety duo.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore's a good team, dude. They need some receiver help, but they're a good team.
They draft really well.
They do. They draft. They draft value all the time.
Yeah.
They never reach on a player.
No, that was great value for me, Malachi.
No, it's a good pick. I had him end of first. Like, that's a good pick.
And I did too.
He's arguably the best safety in this draft.
Yeah.
Probably the best like actual safety, just like football player safety. It's just Eamon Worry. It just has those Cam Chancellor type traits that's just like, ooh, intriguing.
All right, Sam, you desperately need Will Johnson here. Desperado.
I feel good about it.
I mean, Tyler Booker's out. I'm already out of this. So Tyler Booker's already been taken. Travion.
Barron's gone too.
You have Connerly. Both of you have Connerly. Grant is out. Even Worry.
I'm hoping this is someone random.
I need Johnson and Eamon Worry.
Yep.
Correct.
Oh,
if I get Travion though, then we're
not
tied.
Travion.
It's coming down to it, guys. If you're still tuned in,
that was a quick pick right there.
Yeah, they ran it in. That's what I'm thinking. Like Will Johnson, they just ran it in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's a
no, it's not.
Everybody knows that's a Dan Campbell guy.
It's Travion. That wouldn't be good either.
To the Lions, no chance.
I still can't believe how much the Falcons gave up. I'm still stuck on that.
That's insane.
I'm stuck on how much the Jaguars gave up.
Yeah, these trade-offs.
I mean, at least that was 5-2. At least that was to get Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
James Pierce Jr.
We're just throwing around 20
for the player that you got. I agree, but like as far as like, I mean, at least they were moving up like basically a whole round.
Yeah, they were 46, right? That's what it was. So that's far.
Whereas they were moving up 3 picks and they give up first. That's crazy.
2026 trouble.
Yeah, because the Falcons could easily not make the playoffs, right? And so that would be a top.
I think they're borderline.
They're borderline, right? Yeah. So it's picking the teens.
Late teens, probably, yeah. Basically where the Seahawks are.
Boy.
I think the Falcons are 2 years out from being like true NFC contenders.
What are the Ravens doing? Having their cameras just set up with their entire big board.
Their entire big board, yeah.
Idiots.
For some reason I thought that was the Lions, but yeah.
I mean,
so if anyone wants to see Sam steal this from me again in the last 5 picks,
it's about to happen right here.
Yeah, so
tune in now.
How many dead picks? So Connor has 3 dead picks. Sam, you have 2. Yeah.
He's going to get Johnson. He's going to Eamon Worry.
Essentially a dead pick.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wash.
If he gets Johnson and Eamon Worry, then I'm dead.
So if Johnson doesn't go, you clinched a tie, Connor.
Correct.
Yeah. If Johnson
but
goes,
I think this is Johnson. I think you guys are right. I mean, Detroit, like Michigan, like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Didn't they just lose someone too?
Did they? Didn't they get they signed? Where did Reed go?
They just draft. Yeah,
DJ Reed. Is he on the Lions now? Or
no? I think it was on the Jets.
Yeah,
I know, but he left the Jets, didn't he?
I don't know then.
Let's see.
Was CJ Gardner Johnson? Wasn't he there and then he left?
He's on the Lions. DJ Reed now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Where's
definitely
CJ
not
Gardner
like a
Johnson?
position.
Didn't he leave?
He left, but they still have Terry and Arnold.
I don't know if corner's really a need then.
It's not really.
It's not.
It's a good pick though. I mean, if they do it, value wise.
I don't feel great about it. Just kidding.
Stop, Justin. Stop, Sam, dude. Like you're killing me here.
You're killing me.
We traded Jahmyr Gibbs and we're getting Travion.
I saw. Do you guys know who Chris Sims is? He does like the PFT stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked Kyle Williams as his like third receiver.
Second receiver.
Second receiver. That's
That's a little
crazy.
rich.
That's rich. Yeah.
little rich. I like Kyle Williams, but it's a
I
little
do
rich.
too, but not.
Wow. Oh, dude, we missed this guy.
Interesting. Okay.
Who's that? What?
Exactly.
Typical Lions pick. Pick Jahmyr Gibbs and Jack.
Who is this? Who is this?
I have no idea, man.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I mean, you clinched a tie.
If Travion hits, I win. If this is Travion,
Who is
I win.
this guy?
What was he rated?
Brett's asking if Burden could go to the Bills.
No, dude. Burden will be lucky to be drafted tomorrow.
Wow, that's a hot take. Justin, how do you feel?
No, I don't think he goes to the Bills. I mean, Titans at the top of the second round has been a heavy.
You think second round? Yeah, second round seems right.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go to the Titans, like who else? Like, what's the order tomorrow? Tomorrow's our bigger day, honestly. Like as far as like Seahawks fans.
Yeah. Who are like so Will Johnson's still available. That was kind of a consensus first round pick. Mike Green. A consensus first round pick. He's still there.
Donovan
Campbell.
Oh, dude. Burden could go to the Raiders at 37 too.
Oh, for sure. Yep. Genty and Burden.
He could go 38 to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Good
he could go 40 to the Saints.
Yep. Yeah, there's lots.
He could go 42 to the Jets.
Ooh.
He could go 44 to the Cowboys.
I like that much better.
There's some intriguing options for him tomorrow.
It would feel like Cowboys go running back in the second. I would think with how if Travion doesn't go here, like
think so. Yeah.
Quinshon Judkins maybe for the
Quinshon, Caleb Johnson, Scattaboo,
Dylan Sampson.
Dylan Sampson's probably a fit over Scattaboo for them. Yeah.
Oh boy, does Washington do it? Does Travion go in?
If Travion goes off the board, I'm parading around the room.
And then I want to hear Justin.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you do. What are you gonna? You can have your pick. All you have to do is trade one spot with me.
What would you want for me to move up one spot?
He wants Josh Downs.
No, I would love Chuba.
No fucking shot.
Why? That's the perfect trade. And value-wise, that would be so even.
201, you could still get a pretty good running back.
I would do 201 too.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm
you
not
think you
doing
can just
this.
switch picks for free?
You have
Not for free.
you have a third rounder, Justin?
No.
Yeah, I'll give you my third.
No. Oh my god. No.
To go up one spot?
3-2? No. No shot.
Okay, don't try to feed me this idea that there's this huge crevasse between 102 and 103. They're the same pick.
I am very intrigued by this conversation right now.
They're not the same pick at all.
They are the same pick.
Tyler Matthews is joining in right now.
It is the same pick.
No.
You have no leverage in this. I'll take whoever you don't.
You think you have the cards? You don't have the cards.
Hey.
I don't care.
You don't have the cards. Do it.
I don't care.
Fine. You get what you get then.
You're just getting all sweaty over there because Travion hasn't been picked yet, and that's who you want. And you don't want to feel.
But if he goes to the Bears, it's like over.
Then I'll take Hampton to the Chargers and be chilling.
It's if you want to pick tonight.
Trying to get me to trade up half a spot plus Chuba. Get
Half a spot. What are these half spots now?
It's basically the same pick.
It's not the same pick.
Brett, thank you for what?
Just zero context.
Oh, that's good.
It's a thank you once for what?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, what a disaster.
What a disaster. What are we talking about here?
What?
What are we thanking each other for?
I'll tell you offline.
What?
Politics. We don't want to get on that.
Politics.
Yeah.
We can get online with that.
No, I'd rather not. Come on. Travion. Let's go to Washington. B-Rob, get the hell out of there. Eckler's old.
This would be a good landing spot, man.
Oh,
PPR for sure. I mean, Jaden Daniels gets a lot of rushing yards, so that part is scary for sure. But
what else could this be, though?
what else could this be? Okay.
Mike Green?
I mean, it could be Will Johnson. I think
Will Johnson, Mike Green?
Yep. I think those two players.
I think if those two don't go here, they're going to Buffalo, Kansas City, or Philly.
Well, that's so gross for Buffalo just to get Mike Green just like that.
They'll just do it. Same with like Philly. Like Philly's like, yeah, sure. Well, we'll just
Philly
take.
just gets like Will Johnson or something.
Yeah, we'll take the best like defensive back or best edge rusher in the draft.
God, it's so gross.
If this is Travion. Oh my God.
That's a bad pick. That's terrible.
It's not a good pick.
Yikes. Oh, Auburn, Washington. I should drive over.
You should. If you arrived in the background of that scene right now, I'd be so happy. Dude, that guy has JG on the back of his shirt. It's meant to be.
It's meant to be. It's not JC.
No, it was JG.
Oh, that's interesting. Josh Connerly.
It probably was JC.
I mean, I don't remember seeing tackle on their needs. I can't remember who their tackles are, to be fair.
They just traded for... Didn't they trade for the Texans tackle? Laramie Tunsil?
Tunsil's on the Commanders? Okay.
So they must think he's a right tackle.
Well, Travion's only hope probably is going to the Chiefs here in the end of the first, which
Correct.
is also juice ball.
Yep. It's pretty good. What do you think about that, Justin?
I mean, the Chiefs are a world-class organization. I think that, between Hampton and the Chargers and Henderson there, I think it's both great landing spots, and it'd be a tough decision on who to choose.
Brett, Tyler, I need you guys to intervene here and get Justin to cave on who's going to take at 102.
I mean, the hit round.
I have no skin in this game right now. I'm at 209 guys.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Stop, Sam.
You act like
Sam has a lot of skin in this game. I have no skin.
All of the pressure's on Justin. You have to make the right choice. If you get 102 wrong, you'll be wearing egg on your face in this league.
There's no pressure.
There's so much pressure.
There are more teams that I can trade down from than just yours,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you'd be
What was the
trading
question?
out
I'm so confused by the comments right now.
He loves Travion, and Sam is sending 103 for Dak. All right.
That's what the thank you. I haven't said thank you for the trade offer, dude. I haven't even gotten on the app.
That's not what the thank you reference was. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It had nothing to do.
Can you text us now? Because I'm really curious.
Just look at the interaction when Zelensky was at the White House with Trump and JD Vance. That's kind of
Sure. Okay,
But
we're
I
talking
still
politics.
understand
We're,
still
yeah, that's what you said.
because
That's
you
what
don't
meant
hold
by
the
politics.
cards. That was what the saying
Oh,
was
yeah,
from.
yeah.
Got it.
That's right.
That makes
Now it's
sense.
cracking.
I got you.
Now
bro.
it's funny. Now it's funny. If he had put it in, if he had put
You
it
don't have the cards. You don't have the cards.
Oy. Bills. I mean, it makes too much sense to go Jahad Campbell or Mike Green or Will Johnson, right?
Yeah,
these
just go best
three,
available.
whatever, one of those three, whomever. Like it's just that's a great.
They're so good. Any of
Yeah.
these three teams are very good. Like, it does not matter. Nick him and worry. Take him here, so I don't have to worry about him at Philly at 32.
That would clinch the win. That's true.
Because
They have Taylor
the
Rapp.
rest of my picks are dead. If we haven't noticed yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
whoever
dead.
is
I'm dead.
updating Josh Connolly Jr.'s name, we don't need to have the junior there. He doesn't. We don't need to have it correct.
It technically is, but okay.
Nope. We got to disrespect.
How do you feel about stealing a 2026 commit from Oregon?
I feel fantastic.
Great
about that.
feeling, especially offensive lineman, 5-star, right?
5-star guy.
Was it 4-star?
Modern day.
Originally local guy. Like,
Yeah, I like it a lot.
that's
a
good
big deal.
stuff. Cody Green.
Will Jed Fish be here long enough for that to matter? I don't know.
No.
Jed
I
Fish
think
must have
I
success
think he
here,
could
So
he could play in 2 years. I feel like Jed Fish's 3-year outlook right now.
from now, yeah. I mean, he has to have success for it to move on to something.
Correct.
good.
I think it's through 2027 that he's gone.
Yeah, you see, I think he's here for sure the next two with Demond.
Correct.
That's his take. Like DeBoer.
I think it might be here one
Demond
more
is-
year. That's
Demond.
my bet. That's my bet. But like,
All right.
easily be wrong.
What do we think of the Bills? I mean, they've been so close for so long. They've got James.
I've
Cook
wanted the Bills to win
expiring-
for the last like 3 years.
expiring contract. You have Ray Davis up there next. Is he good enough? Do they trust him? You know, they have Keon Coleman and
There's contract discussions with what's their Cook? James Cook?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
James Cook. Yeah, he's expiring at the end of this year.
This
And
could be
they're not
Will
extending him. They haven't extended him yet.
No.
Like,
I think this is going to be defense. I think it'd be Will Johnson or Emin Wari.
I think
Yeah, I could see Campbell.
or Mike Green.
Yeah, I could see all those guys. I agree that it's defense. Yeah. Mike Green's still there. It's kind of, sad for the small school. Marshall.
Yeah. What's that all about?
Don't like Marshall players.
Gets drafted after Connerly. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Did you not see what I saw? Or
Yeah, I want them to go head to head again in a game. Just
Yeah.
absolutely get
Sam, would
broken.
you do Olave and Dak for 103?
I have to think about it.
There you go, Brett. There's your starting
Text you to
spot.
ask him?
No,
Oh. I'm pretty sketched.
I
out
just
by
thought of it.
Olave.
I get it.
feel like my wide receiver room is just fine.
It's fine.
You're pretty good, man. Yeah, like, especially with that Garrett
It's fine.
Wilson acquisition.
It's
That's
fine.
pretty good.
Yeah,
It's not
fine.
great. It's not bad. It's fine.
Wilson helps a lot.
Wilson.
I think Rome's going to
Thank
be
you,
really
Tyler.
good this year too.
That's what I'm
Maxwell
doing.
Harrison. All right.
Okay, I mean corner, very athletic, really good athletic testing, right?
A riser.
Yeah. A lot of mock drafters had him going in this round.
I don't know if we're going to see another offensive player tonight.
The Chiefs are our only hope. I don't think the Eagles go offense with this split.
Oh, I really need the Chiefs to draft Eamon Worry here so I can just not worry about 32.
Oh,
Who are the
yeah.
Eagles safeties right now?
Nobody knows.
I have no. I mean, what's his face? Cooper DeJean.
Oh, trade alert.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Eagles are trading with the Chiefs.
To Philadelphia?
Yeah. They're
Oh
trading.
no. Oh wait, no. If this is Eamon Worry, I'm good. They're not taking Josh Connerly, dude. Let's go.
You know,
Wait,
even Rory
what?
could still go to some other team at 32.
He's not. He's going here.
he's not.
What incarnation
Why
is
are they
going on?
swapping spot? Like, what did they? I guess the
Kansas City's not taking Neiman Warrior, are they?
The Chiefs
No.
were threatening someone else was going to come up for something. Yeah, that's the only reason.
I mean, the
Will
Chiefs-
Johnson. Will Johnson.
It's what the Vikings did last year with JJ, right? They swapped one spot with the Jets, pretty sure. Sam, it's looking bleak. It's looking like a Connor W.
Yeah, I think so. That's unfortunate.
Rough year.
Even if I got the right player to the right team, just like one pick off.
That doesn't count.
That's them's the rules, bro.
I don't know about that.
I think we only played like that the first year.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Connor's
5,
counting
6,
just to make
7.
sure.
I'm in good shape.
God, that is a lot of freaking red on my side. Holy crap. 5? That is horrible.
That's like on par, dude. Like we've done 5 of these things. I feel like 5 is average.
Oh, that's so bad. It's
not bad. It's average.
Last year I got 7. We both got 7, Connor, and Sam got 8 because he got 2 at the end. Asshole.
You got that, dude. That was such BS last year.
So annoying. Oh my god. Oh.
Watch the
What was the guy's name last year? I'm gonna go back to the draft. What was
Darius
that?
Robinson.
Darius Robinson.
Darius Robinson. This effing 27 and 28.
That was so annoying.
I'm gonna share this.
I think the streak is
This.
coming to an end.
This right here. I had Tyrion Arnold. Whoa. At 24. And then 2 picks later, he gets back to back and he wins it.
Oh,
Sniped.
Garbage.
2023 was a rough year. Holy crap.
Guys, we have had like 5 episodes in the last year.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
2023.
I mean,
was
Sam's been
rough.
busy,
Look
but
at 23.
we're gonna record more this fall, right?
We should.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Dude, the M's are kind of doing well.
Uh-oh,
Don't-
baseball made
Why
it
did
in.
you just say that?
5 series wins in a row. 6-3 road trip. Coming back home against Miami.
Yeah. Well, we got to play well at home.
I know the offense could just shut down here, but like, I'm debating getting a Root Sports, guys.
Oh boy.
I have it. I split with my cousin.
You did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You were the first. You were the last person I would have guessed to actually do that.
My cousin got it, and I was just like, okay.
Sure, I'll pay $10 for it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly not that great.
Is the quality okay, or does it lag, or it's not good?
It doesn't lag, but it's not super clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an app, right? Like it's its own app. Like yeah.
What did the Eagles do? What are they going to do?
Watch the Eagles be like, we gave up our 2026 first round.
Jesus, to pick up
God.
one spot. Yeah.
I was just looking up Gray Zabel, and there's an article saying
Everyone thinks the 26 first is trash.
So in Gray Zabel's media interview, he says, "I'm gonna get into these bush lights to celebrate."
That's my kind of guy.
That's his like inner LT, Lawrence Taylor.
41 beers.
41 Coors Lights.
So the Eagles traded up one spot, and they gave the Chiefs pick 164, which I guess is what, like
6th round?
end of the 5th, probably. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, 5th or 6th round.
Yeah.
That's probably fair. If they really like a guy. Dude, I love Tyler and Grant's interactions right now.
I know, they're hilarious.
Oh yeah. This happens yearly.
It's good. It's good commentary.
Yeah.
We haven't published as much of it this year, but yeah, it's funny. We all know how this ends, Grant. So Tyler, you like the Booker pick at 12?
I would if I was a Cowboys fan.
You do? I feel
Yeah.
like it's a little bit of a reach, but yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but drafting interior line.
He fits their offense more than like ours, right?
Yeah, and I feel like the Cowboys have had a good history of drafting interior linemen in the first round.
Sure. Fair. And like their best years have been when they have a very good offensive line.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Was Travis Frederick a first round pick? I feel like he was.
I don't know.
Feels like it was too. Yeah.
It might have been. That was interior offensive line, yeah, you're right.
31st overall.
So Cleveland has the 33rd pick. They just sit and take Shador.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, first pick of the second.
I think so.
No reason to trade up.
It's that or Shug.
Oh man, imagine they go Shuck.
Oh jeez.
And then here goes where?
The Dion factor is a deal, dude. Like it's a factor.
Yeah.
You got to deal with that.
Oh man, Shador sliding to past Cleveland.
Pittsburgh in the second round.
Oh boy.
Oh, where is that? Do they even? No, they don't have a second round. They gave it for DK.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit, we're gonna take Shador the second round.
No way.
Oh no! Don't be ridiculous. So it goes Cleveland, Houston, Tennessee, Cleveland again. You would think with one of those two picks they take Shador. They have two of the top 4 picks in the second round.
They'll take them.
Unless they goes the Raiders.
Wow. All right. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's so on brand for the Eagles, though.
That's a good pick.
Georgia,
that's
Bama,
a good pick.
Bama linebacker falls.
He's probably the best available.
Him or Mike Green.
Mike Green, yeah.
The UCLA linebacker was getting a lot of smoke. What's his name? Not sure.
Dude.
But whatever his name is.
I mean, they got Zach Bond and Jahad Gamble now. Like, holy mother of God.
The rich get richer, yeah. And if you're Campbell, I mean, how stoked are you to go to the Eagles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Best landing spot ever. So Kansas City here. Dude, if they go Warry here, I will cry so hard.
No outright win.
I need it.
I need it.
Sam has not lost, technically.
They literally have 0 safeties.
Shut up now.
Their safeties. Jason Taylor II, Najee Johnson, Mike Edwards, Brian Cook.
Mike Green sounds like a really good pick for 32.
I mean, it would be a good pick.
No, they have Karlaftis.
And who else?
1 second, I'm getting there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's about it.
I need this, guys. I need this to be Mike Green.
The pick is in.
Oh, there.
Holy shit!
Here we go.
Will Johnson?
Nope. It's gonna be Warry, baby.
Duffy. Oh, Campbell's hyped.
Yeah, he is.
Watch out, Rock.
I would be, dude. Going to Philly?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And they traded up to get you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be good there.
Georgia plus Alabama defense now.
Yeah, seriously.
All
SEC defense.
Yeah.
Like first team SEC defense.
Plus Super DeJean.
Unreal.
He slid to the second round last year. I think we all had him going the first to like Green Bay.
Cooper?
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah. Good player, man.
Mason Graham went 5th overall. Man.
That's crazy talk.
It's not, though. Like, that's where he was predicted to go.
No, I just didn't like it.
No, I don't see that at all.
I think Cleveland is doing Cleveland things. I think the Dynasty Nerds guys are going to be pissed next week because they're Browns fans.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Because they want a Travis Hunter. You know they want a Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were pumping the Travis Hunter train all day.
Dude, they are pissed right now in New York. Drunk. Can't even get home.
I'm walking.
Exactly.
I feel like they're repeating what they're showing on ESPN. Am I crazy?
No, they are. Or did it just get back?
No, it's the same thing. Yeah.
What the
Chiefs
heck?
pick is in, though.
Oh.
That is a blurry image.
Sure
Oh, it's
is.
the Eagles.
Howie Roseman is going nuts, but Jesus. Oh, it's clearer now. That wasn't just my Wi-Fi, right? That was
No, I
blurry.
I had that too. Yeah. God, the freaking Falcons.
Schefter's like cold and it's like 50 degrees out. It's like, dude.
I mean, he lives in Connecticut. Why is he
Schefter is such a weirdo. Absolute.
It's like 50 degrees in Green Bay right now. He's like wearing like a scarf. It's like, dude, chill out. You're fine.
I don't think anybody's eyes have been burned by the screen of their phone more than that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Just like
Oh.
he is buried in his phone.
I mean, how much? Like, I imagine he has a decent amount of wealth. Like, how
I
much
mean,
money-
maybe Woj, but yeah.
Yeah. Before, like, I feel like Schefter needs a beach house somewhere and just go like
Disappear.
or something. Yeah.
Like he's got the energy of like a 23-year-old hotshot on Wall Street. Just like cocaine and work. That's it.
Dude, if this is Emin Wari, I'm seriously gonna cry.
If it's Emin Mori, that would be so epic.
I mean, that would be pretty amazing.
It's
No,
not.
it wouldn't, Justin.
Oh, best available is Shador Sanders, in case you were wondering.
Mhm.
Well, there's- Mel Kiper only reminded me every fucking pick.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, come on, baby.
No.
Yes.
Dang.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
That's a good pick for them.
It is.
Congratulations, Connor.
Good for my Patrick Mahomes steak.
That's right. It is. All right.
How you guys feeling about Mahomes and Burrow?
I
Pretty
think you
good.
should
I
be
mean,
pretty
I think-
happy about it.
I don't think Mahomes goes any lower than 17 points per game or whatever he's been averaging. So,
Dude, I think he's gonna have some explosives this year.
I mean, if Rice comes back at any point, you would think that would be good. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Simmons, where did I have him going? Oh, Baltimore.
No, he's a first rounder. That's a solid pick.
Well, congratulations, Connor. First outright win.
I will take it. I will take it.
Dethroned.
So, yeah, Connor,
In your face, Sam.
you have 1.5. Sam has 3.5. I have 0.
1.5.
Justin, it's gonna be your time. We're gonna do this for like 30 years,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
we got a long ways to go.
I'm at 0, boys. Oh my goodness. Need to
Us and our 15 followers, we're gonna be doing this for 30 years.
I'm gonna need to do like 1,000,000 hours of draft research next year to get the win.
Man.
You didn't. I mean, again,
That was-
like this was a weird draft.
Such a weird draft, yeah. Genty.
They're all
Yeah.
kind of weird, but like this was a pretty weird draft.
What's the best pick of the first round?
That's a good question.
Gray's able.
It's a good pick.
Jalen Walker at 15 is pretty nice.
That's a good value for sure.
But
yeah, that's pretty good. Jihad Campbell at 31 is pretty good too.
I was gonna say Campbell at 31 to Philly is pretty nice. Marion Hampton to the Chargers is interesting.
Also, you guys have convinced me on Loveland. Loveland at 10 to Chicago is fucking nice.
Oh, that's just juicy. Oh my god, that's such a juice ball pick for people that want tight end in Dynasty. Yeah. Oh my god.
If you're talking Dynasty right now, he's like 106.
Might be. It's so juicy.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren, we're looking at you.
106 is the buoys, and he has.
I know, but 105.
105. Yeah, Tyler Ward.
He's probably taking Ted, but
I mean, he has options now, though.
Oh, he totally has options.
Ted or Loveland. I think that's it.
I mean, both will probably be there, I would imagine.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, Brandon could take Loveland and just go McBride, Loveland, double stack.
Sure. Then, I mean...
It all depends on what happens with Travion still.
Travion's the wild card right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're assuming that it's still going to be 3 running backs at the top of the draft. And then that puts Brandon in kind of a tough spot at 4.
Yeah.
I mean, if Travion doesn't go till like the end of the second or third, then I'm taking Hampton, right? But yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is then that domino effect on me.
Just don't count out Travis Hunter going second overall.
Whew. Here we go.
Look at this smoke.
Just don't count it out.
We go to Red Robin, guys, soon, and so we can talk about this. Are we getting together for the draft?
We definitely can. We're doing it over Sleeper this year instead of at my house, just for
Yeah. No, I knew that.
Friday night draft.
It's a Friday night draft. I gotta find childcare because Kitty's out of town. So, but I am down to meet wherever.
Yeah,
we'll figure that out.
Shadur Sanders. Sorry.
So yeah, talking points for tomorrow, and then we'll let the good people go.
Yeah. So Seahawks have 4 picks tomorrow, 2 in each round, right?
Juicy Friday for the Seahawks.
Oh yeah. So 50 and 52, right?
Correct. And then I know they have 92. What's the one before that? 92 was the Geno trade.
Right. Yeah. So 70 something.
We have our own third. I don't remember what that is. 80s?
Not sure. So, I mean, who's there that we like?
So you want a receiver, Justin? You said
Pete Ratledge, as you were saying, is still there.
That ideally, I think that would be great in the second round. Just double up on guard. Just like commit.
How much would you guys hate to trade up for Will Johnson?
Oh, I wouldn't hate it at all.
Wouldn't hate it.
I mean,
it depends what we give up, but I wouldn't hate it at all.
We're second now, so I mean,
give up 50 and your third round pick, probably like 92. Yeah, 50 and 92 for
whatever 30,
34, 36.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably do it.
So that's an option. I don't know if there's any tackle.
Mike Green?
I mean, shit. Yeah, Mike Green there is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, here's best available on ESPN. Will Johnson, Mike Green, Nick Emenwari, Donovan Izuraku, Darius Alexander, defensive tackle from Toledo, Travion Henderson, Siobhan Ravel Jr., corner from East Carolina, Shador, Elijah Arroyo, Trey Amos, Jaden Higgins, Mason Taylor, Trey Harris, Luther Burden, Jalen Knoll.
I could see the Seahawks making some calls for some of those top guys you mentioned that they're still available, and we have
JT Tuimoloau. JT Tuimoloau is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Green and Will Johnson.
I would not want to trade up for him. but if he falls, I'd be
Yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah. So Mike Green, Will Johnson, the Boston College edge, and Eamon Wari are all interesting still.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the second, I'm all down for that.
What quarterbacks would you be interested in mid rounds?
No,
Not interested.
not that interested
At all?
I mean, would you be interested in Jalen Milroe at 92?
Yes.
As a flyer, I am. I mean, at 92, I
Yes.
hate it in the second
Yeah.
round. I don't want it in the second. The third,
Sure.
No, third, I'd be completely down. I think he would be like a next level Taysom Hill for us.
Oh yeah. Will Howard, fourth or later as a flyer, maybe. I don't.
Dude, I'm out on Will Howard. That combine was awful.
It was
so bad.
It was bad. I'm out on Quinn Ewers. I'll tell you that. I'm totally out.
See, I'm more in on Quinn Ewers than I am Will Howard.
No.
And maybe that's a hot take, but
It's hot. It's burning.
it's not
pretty
burning, but it's
Burning.
maybe a hot take.
Burning take. I do Kyle McCord in like the 7th. Sure.
That's my ideal scenario is like Kyle McCord in like the 5th or 6th. I don't think he'd last till the 7th, dude. Like
I'm out on Dylan Gabriel.
Here's what I'm going to
yeah,
say.
no.
It's beyond. You have Shador Sanders and Jalen Milroe. Any quarterback beyond that is not going to make the roster.
I think they do if they're a draft pick
I do.
over Sam Howell. I think
Sam
they trade Sam Howell for like a 7th round pick if they
Oh, yeah.
have to.
Yep. Like late 7th or compensatory. I don't know. Nothing.
Like Sam Howell is not it. We've seen enough.
Yeah. DJ Ulegle.
No. No.
He tried out at like 5 different schools and didn't work at any.
Do you guys think that Kenneth Walker actually gets traded?
No, I wasn't buying that, but
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
lots of running backs there tomorrow. I think Scattaboo could go at the end of the third.
Quinshawn goes. Caleb Johnson goes.
Caleb Johnson goes. I think RJ Harvey goes. I think Damian Martinez goes. I think Giddens goes. All tomorrow.
Ooh, I like that Giddens. I like that Giddens.
I think Giddens goes in the third.
I like that Giddens.
I think Harvey goes in the third. I think Martinez goes in the third.
Once they start going tomorrow, it's just going to start flying off.
The dynasty is really going to get interesting tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the men amongst the boys again.
Oh, Marion Hampton.
Dude, you got a lot to think about.
Oh yeah,
You sure do, don't you, Justin?
the Chargers.
Travion has not gone yet. If he goes to the Bears, I think it's over. But
Maybe, or he might take Travis Hunter. Defensive.
no, I don't. I think if Travion goes to the Bears, it's over.
He might take Cam Ward. I don't know.
I actually don't like Trey.
But like,
it's just a big smoke screen.
but Sam, like your compensatory prize is Omarion Hampton to the Chargers. Like that's pretty fucking good.
That's why I'm saying I hold the cards. I don't have to make a choice.
You don't have the cards, man. You don't have the
Pressure's on
cards.
you. Pressure's on Justin. He's got to make the decision.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this 4-hour endeavor.
Sit down.
All 5 listeners that we have left. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for listening, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video, and follow us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts. We will hopefully be a little bit more consistent with our uploading here in the near future.
Yeah.
I think we will.
I think
to be honest, I think we all have a more consistent schedule now that Sam's not in academy. So, but until next time, guys.
Hey, Katie. Until next time, go Dogs and go Hawks.
All right, guys. And